and Fez show on Halloween Eve.
All Hallows Eve.
It's all Halloween.
What does that mean?
It's all Hallow Eves. It's the night before Halloween, and we are the Ron and Fez show. Be with you till 11 o'clock tonight. 877-692-1027. I'm Ron, and I have a puppy, and it grew up to be a man, and I named it Fez.
Hiya. And I don't wet on the carpet anymore.
And he's my best friend. What, boy? Someone's fell into the well? Don't you really wish you were that way?
Oh,
if you were a dog, you'd be the world's smartest dog.
I would be. And I'd get more kibbles and bits.
With this shift, Fezzy and I didn't have a chance to soap too many windows tonight.
No.
But we hope to get some on the way home.
I did toilet paper Billy Staples right before the show. It took 6 rolls.
That's mean. You know what? You know you're being mean and you do it anyway. He's been stapled, damn it.
He didn't see it coming.
What is, all right, Joan wants to already correct us. Hey, Joan, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hi, Joan.
Hi.
What's going on?
Mischief Night.
Mischief Night is actually what we used to call it in our neighborhood as well.
Right. The night before Halloween, you go up and you shut all the electric off in the town on the telephone pole.
Now, are you in Jersey?
Yikes.
No, I never did it. My mom did it.
All right, where do you live, though?
I'm out on the island.
Now, do they call it Mischief Night on the island?
I don't know anybody on the island. No, I don't know what they call it.
Now you're panicking.
No.
No, now you're completely in a panic now.
No, I'm not. I'm not in panic. I'm just saying that when I think of the night before Halloween, I think of Mischief Night and what my mom used to tell me in Philly what they used to do.
That's where I grew up right outside of Philly. That's what we call it.
They used to shut the electric off and get in all sorts of trouble and put poop in people's mailboxes and on the front step and light on fire. But that was the night before Halloween.
Right. Mischief Night, we call it there. Now, some people call it Gate Night, Fezzy.
Right.
Some
I
call
heard
it
that.
Hell Night.
Sure. Heard of that.
Devil's Night.
You guys are great. I love you.
Yes, we are. Thank you very much, honey.
Okay, take care.
Thank you for recognizing that,
If you
Joe.
live close, we put poop on you.
No poop.
We turn off your power and then poop you.
No poop.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
So, yeah, I mean, that's the type. I don't think kids really do that anymore, though. As well, they shouldn't.
Right. And nobody should mess with a mailbox.
No.
At this point.
No, not at this point. Obviously not. Laura. Laura, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
I don't know if this is politically incorrect, but we used to call it Goosey Night when I was a kid.
Like Goose and your friends?
I don't know why they called it that.
Who would it be politically incorrect against?
I'm not sure. I don't even know what it means. That's why I said that. I don't know. But that's what we used to call it.
All right, now, what would you do on Goosey Night?
Once. I only went out once.
I gotta find out hot that a girl says, you want to go out on Goosey
I only
Night?
went out once because I had older sisters and we just soaked windows and stuff. And that was kind of scary even doing that.
Oh, yeah. And now that I actually have windows, I want to smash a kid.
Exactly.
For doing Goosey Night.
But we never did the egg thing or anything.
Oh, no. You just soap windows.
Yeah, that was it. And I only went out once.
Now, where did they call it Goosey Night?
I live in northern New Jersey.
Ah, I understand that.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.
Happy Halloween.
On Goosey Night, we would go out and soap geese.
Yeah.
And hit them with their own eggs. The cruelty of it.
Sure. We would freeze their ponds so when they landed. Hey, Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, guys, I'm from North Jersey, too, and we've always called it Cabbage Night.
Wow, I never heard of Cabbage Night.
I'm from the South. We have Coleslaw Night.
That's every Thursday, right?
And it really goes well with ribs or fried chicken, anything, really. So you called it Cabbage Night?
Yeah.
And what would you do, throw cabbage?
No, the regular thing, the eggs in the toilet paper, but...
Are you sure you didn't have Sebastian Cabot Night?
Oh, that's fun.
Where the kids would always dress up like Mr. French.
Nice.
No, we go out and steal 3-year-old dolls.
Uncle Bill.
From who? 3-year-olds.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I grabbed a lot of sacks on Halloween.
You meant you grabbed people's candy bags?
No, I never went near the candy.
Oh! Thanks, Joe.
Later.
877-692-1027 on this Mischief Cabbage Goosey Night.
Devil's Hell Gate Night. Jeff, you're on Run of Fez.
Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Jeff.
Big ass 1743. Oh, okay. Oh.
Hold on. It's coming. There it is. Wasn't set up. Go ahead, buddy.
All right. The Board of Ed has said that no costumes are allowed for Halloween.
That's the Board of Special Ed.
No. No. The Board of Ed.
Who's Ed?
For safety reasons.
All right, so you can't wear them to school.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but nowhere else.
Oh, no. I'm just saying about school.
And what are they acting like? Because terrorists could dress up in costumes and come into the schools?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. They said safety reasons, which sucks, I think, for elementary schools.
Why?
Well, little kids, they want to dress up.
All right, buddy.
All right?
That's it.
I see you.
Hey, Fezzy, Sheep Lover writes on the instant feedback that it was called Goosey Night because geese crap so much they mess up the neighborhoods.
Oh, okay. So if you're messing up the neighborhood, you're acting like a goose.
Yeah.
You're acting very goosey.
Right. Alexis, you're on Run of Fez.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, Alexis.
Hey, I'm from northern New Jersey, too, but I'm from Newark, you know what I mean?
Oh,
and,
no.
We didn't call it Goosey or Mischief Night. We called it Steal the White Kids Candy Night.
Well, that would be tomorrow night.
Right.
Yeah.
When they're out there with the goods.
No, we broke into their houses.
What a tough neighborhood. Oh, how tough.
It was just a little bit. It was just a little bit.
Fezzy, hold me. I'm scared. Fezzy, I'm scared. Hold me.
There's a man named Alexis, and he wants candy.
You know, that's the second time I call and y'all make fun of my name. That's just wrong.
Well, it's a girl's name.
You know,
I'm going through 7 years worth of therapy for that.
Hey.
Y'all go ahead in 2 days.
We used to give the same crap to your older brother, Tiffany. I'll say it.
My mother's name is Bob.
That's your Uncle Barbara.
Like he's never heard any of this crap.
Go with Al.
Right.
Or Alex.
Yeah.
Take the S out of your name.
Pick Scooter for your name. No one's going to stop you.
Right. That even sounds more masculine.
Hey, it's Scooter. How are you?
You could be Skippy and sound tougher than Alexis.
Georgie, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, we called it Egg Raid.
Egg Raid?
Yeah, we listened to a lot of Beastie Boys back then.
Yeah. So where are you from, Brooklyn?
No, Newark.
Yeah.
Northern New Jersey now.
Yeah, I understand. All right, so Egg Raid.
Egg Raid.
And what would you do, steal people's eggs?
No, we egg people.
All right, easy.
No, Easter time you steal the egg.
All right, just relax.
And save them for Halloween.
Right.
We called it Eggo Raid, and we would just hit people with round waffles.
So this is the big night. Are we supposed to guess who you are or introduce you as this?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, you're not doing the voice. I thought maybe you were going to do the voice.
Hey, all right. Hey, where's Scott Mini?
Joe Pooh has come in here completely dressed in leather and long hair and a beard as the late edition of Jim Morrison.
Fat Jim Morrison.
He doesn't want to be called Fat Jim Morrison. That hurt his feelings.
I got to get the memos on
Dead
this.
cats, dead rats, damn, I got big and fat.
All right, so if this was TV, people would be laughing at home.
Right.
But since it's radio, only Fez and I can...
And 5 other people.
Right.
You are frightening, though, coming through the door.
You know, the weird thing is I knew who you were right away, and Fezzy did. No one else.
No, none of the youngsters.
Yeah, they're all like, oh, look who's doing, coming as hippie tonight. Hi, hippie. Well, you look just like Jim Morrison.
Thank you. Want to have sex?
The late edition, Jim Morrison. It's too hard to get around.
Or Fat Jim Morrison.
And you're the only person here in costume tonight on October 30th.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Hey, Jennifer, you're on Run of Fez.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Ron. Hi, Fez. How you guys doing tonight?
We're okay.
Good. That's good. That's good. I just called to say I grew up in Maryland before I moved up here to New York. We called it Rec Night.
Rec Night?
Yeah.
For recreation?
WRECK. We just wreck stuff, whether it was trees, get back at other kids from school or whatever.
I see.
Stuff in the gas tank, that type of thing. Houses,
did that?
egging. Oh, yeah.
Jennifer, what was the word?
Thing? I was kind of tame. I just slashed tires.
Slash tires?
Seriously.
That's awful. Honey, I got news for you. I'd beat you to death if you slashed my tires.
Oh, but they're going to dust the tires for fingerprints, right?
I'd be one of those like old ladies out with the flashlight in front of their house.
We used to wait for them to open the door and then just unleash hell.
Unleash hell? Listen.
And then what? Slit their throats?
No, just the eggs.
What were you in the Latina Queens?
No, sweetheart, no.
Okay, she's a bad girl, Fezzy.
I was a bad girl, but I'm so moderate. So
bad girl.
Mild and tame now, so. But that was it.
All right, everyone watch your tires tonight. Jennifer's on the loop.
No. You guys take care and have a great Halloween tomorrow.
Bye, honey.
Okay, ciao.
Ciao. A little sexy voice, though, huh?
Okay, ciao.
What did you think, late edition Jim Morrison?
Well, I think it's great to be back in Los Angeles, the city of night.
You're not Los Angeles.
I wish I was.
We have so many more Doors records, too. We don't have to just keep breaking on through one after another.
How about a little
just grab them all. Soft Parade. Yeah, grab something no one remembers. Thank you. So weird when someone dresses up and then they have to pretend they're them for the rest of the night.
And to sit there in an uncomfortable long beard and wig.
And too tight leather pants.
Way too tight.
They're about as yesterday as Jackie O.
In a costume that costs way too much money.
Hey, Janet, you're on Ron and Fez.
Can't even have a mozzarella sandwich. Hi, Janet.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm a New York City school teacher, and I was listening to someone who called just a minute ago about the Board of Ed canceling Halloween. Well, he wasn't very articulate, but it's actually true. Kids are not in elementary school allowed to wear costumes. There will be no costume parade. You're not allowed to have candy.
Why not?
That's a good question. And it's really sad because a lot of parents are not going to be sending their kids trick-or-treating because everybody's scared about all kinds of other stuff going on.
Isn't this one of those situations where we're letting the terrorists win?
I think it is. And somebody needs to address these Board of Ed people and get mad at them for canceling Halloween for little kids.
Well, maybe they're afraid. I mean, I don't want to. There's so many more things in the world to get upset about whether or not the kids in school can dress up.
Well, I agree, but think about it. Little kids, and this is a big, American kids holiday, and basically the Board of Ed has said no costumes, no parades, no candy.
Yeah, but just in school, they can do it at home. They can have a party at their house.
But they're not going to. Well, but
go back inside the principals out there.
You see what we're saying, Janet?
They're not going to go trick or treating because their parents are afraid to send them out.
It seems like at school is the one place they can do it safely.
All right, Janet, I have to tell you the truth. Where do you live right now?
Where do I live?
Yeah. What town?
Rockland County.
I live in Manhattan, and my neighbors only talk to me about these scariest rumors going around.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, people are actually pretty petrified right now.
I know.
So whether or not the kids get dressed up at school doesn't seem that big of a deal to me.
No, I agree, but what I'm saying is that the Board of Ed is instructing teachers and principals not to allow their kids to celebrate Halloween in school.
What do you think I'm saying to you, Jen? It doesn't seem like it's that big a deal.
Okay.
When their parents are worried about water supplies and mail and I'm not even going to say the other one.
Right.
Right. So, since we're all scared about everything, we should punish children by not letting them celebrate Halloween.
No, but what happens if some kid eats something and freaks out?
In school?
And I don't care. These schools have never been all that safe. All I'm saying is that have parties for them at home. Why can't the room mother have a party at her house that night?
I guess you can, but not everybody's mother's going to do that. But not everybody's mother's going to do that. Not every kid's going to be able to.
Well, here's what I'm saying. Maybe they're going.
The terrorists are getting the best of us now because they're going to trust me. There's going to be at least 100,000 kids who don't have any Halloween this year because they're not allowed to have it in school.
Right, and people are afraid to open their mail. So which is more important?
Well,
as a teacher, as a school teacher, maybe you should teach the kids, hey, we're all trying to be a little more careful this year. Why don't we have parties and just dress up with people that we know?
Why can't we have parties in school is what I'm saying. They're not letting them have parties in school.
Why don't we all go out to the desert and dress like cactuses?
That's late edition Jim Morrison.
Okay.
Don't listen to him, Janet. Why don't you just do it anyway? Why don't you just be one of those, like, hippie teachers?
Right.
And you say F the man, and you throw a little Halloween party.
And give acid to the kids.
And teach Catcher in the Rye.
Right. Will that work?
I think I might try that, yeah.
Okay? You stand up, because that's the important issue today.
Okay.
That's the important issue of the day.
Getting candy corn in the 2nd grade.
You know these kids are going to get candy. They're all fat as hell. Every kid I see is fat. I'm not worried about them getting candy.
Oh, they're plump and juicy.
Plus, I never liked wearing a costume to school. Then you're stuck with it on all day. Or you have to get changed to school.
And you got to do that, or you get in trouble and they take away half your costume.
Don't you always feel bad for the caller who calls here thinking that we're going to just be on her side? And we go in the other direction? As soon as I hear teacher, I intend to,
Well, yeah, we should go ahead and put that out now. Teachers are never on our side. We will always be against you. We always have been.
Hey, Doug, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Doug.
What's up? Call holder 11050. The supermarkets around town would never sell us eggs. Like a day or 2 days before until after, so we just threw tomatoes.
Maybe you didn't have ID.
Oh, you got to be like over 21.
I went, so they would literally say...
Would not sell us any eggs.
You got it only this one night?
2 nights, usually like 2 days before.
Right. So what if your mom sent you to get eggs?
Well, she didn't send us.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? They won't believe you. Fezzy, how many times did you dress up as the American Dream for Halloween?
I thought he was dressed like that every day, no matter what.
A lot of times I just went as Sapphire.
All right. 5 people got the Sapphire reference, and they're
howling.
Yes.
They're rolling over it.
But that's not enough, Fezzy. Let's try to expand the references.
I'm going to get them one at a time.
Include everybody. What's wrong with that? Do a joke that includes everybody. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Ron and Fez, 8585.
Hooah! Yeah.
Hooah! Hey, I just got carded for buying eggs over at the local convenience.
You're lying.
No, got carded.
What did you buy? How old are you, Dave?
32. He said, nobody buys eggs without an ID.
You know what?
I'm like, I got to go home and feed my kids. We're having eggs and bacon, It's just like, nope,
Then why aren't you buying any bacon?
Yeah.
You sound like the world's oldest Goosey Night guy.
No, I'm not really. I was going to throw, like, egg batter, that egg beater thing that they put out.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Eggs. Nice.
Say, buddy, why don't I believe him either? Why don't I believe the man?
Because it's Goosey Night, Ronnie, and there's a bunch of mischievous liars out there.
All right, here's little crazy Claire. Hey, honey, how are you, Claire?
Hi, guys. What's up?
Hey.
Where I live...
She's bobbing for Prozac.
Nice.
Hey, Mama.
Where I live, we always called it Hacker's Night.
Yeah.
So that's what we used to do. We used to put
hack people on their computer?
That's what it was even before I knew what computers. I don't know. It was always been Hacker's Night.
What town is this that you live in?
Well, I live in Connecticut.
Oh, okay. Rich part of Connecticut?
Oh, so it is hackers. They're actually throwing computers at
people. What they used to do is send their maids out to sew people's windows and then wash them.
And we would put sugar in people's gas.
They actually threw Fabergé eggs in Connecticut.
Which could kill somebody.
Hey, Claire, how'd you like to come down and suck on the singer? Love my girl.
All right, that's late edition Jim Morrison or
What's
Fat
up,
Jim
Jim?
Morrison.
How are you?
Hey,
Mama. He's quite a sex symbol, isn't he, Jim Morrison?
Yeah, well, you
not
can
at this point in the career.
Yeah, not when you get to this point. All right. Talk to you later, Claire.
Bye, guys.
Bye, baby.
Bye, crazy.
Hey, Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Tom.
What's up, Ron and Fez? How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Good, brother. You're on the air.
Yeah, all right. Listen, in my neighborhood, we were kids. We used to have to go around looking for the foreigners who had the grocery stores because the regular guys wouldn't sell the eggs, but the foreigners sold you all you wanted.
Beauty.
Tons of eggs.
What's it matter? You're selling the eggs. You're getting your price for them.
Yeah, I don't get it. The foreigners sold them, though.
All right. Talk
later. See ya.
Fezzy, look who it is. It's Hot Liz.
Oh, I thought you were going to say late edition Jim Morrison.
I wish. Wake up.
Guys, how are you?
Hey, baby.
Hi, Hot Liz.
Happy Halloween.
Same to you. Tomorrow night.
Yeah, but you should see me in my schoolgirl outfit. I look adorable.
Oh, please. Really?
Show me the way to the next.
Oh, anyway, what I just want to say, I just got out of class, and, I don't have any makeup on. I'm in sweatpants and a ponytail, so I look young. I just got carded buying toilet paper.
You're kidding me.
Swear to God.
You know what?
You know I wouldn't lie about that.
You ought to just crap right there at the register to prove that you need it.
Is that going to help?
Because that's the big thing that everybody always did around here when we were young, too, is toilet paper all the trees.
Did you used to do that stuff?
Oh, my God. Please, I still would if I wouldn't go to jail for it.
You and Psycho Mark running around downtown.
You know there's a reason we're together, right?
Yeah, that's true. So you really got carded?
What?
You had to break out your license?
I had to take out my license. They were like, how old do you have to be over 18 to buy toilet paper today?
Wouldn't you just take your parents' toilet paper rather than go out and buy it fresh?
No, I'd live with my parents.
No, but I mean most people.
Most kids? Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I wasn't down to 7-Eleven buying my stuff.
No, well, that's what I was doing. I was out buying toilet paper for my house.
For your ass.
Pretty much.
All right, honey.
All right, happy Halloween, guys.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
She's so cute. She's hot to live. Oh, geez. Is that Morrison?
Got a nice pair of them. She's hot to live. Maybe she'll show us them.
That never takes too long.
Yeah. Hey, Mark here. I'm on Fez.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Halloween.
Buddy.
I grew up down in Maryland, and they wouldn't sell us, the eggs or the shaving cream either. And
by the way,
so
somebody just gave me
into my dad's.
Hold on for 1 second. Somebody just gave me the name of Maryland that they call it moving night right there, because they're going to make people move.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Moving night, like moving out. Thunderlips wrote that one up. All right, go ahead, Mark. So what would you do?
So I couldn't get the shaving cream at the store, so I had to go into my dad's medicine cabinet, and he uses the edge gel.
Right.
So I was a little queer running around squirting people with the green stuff.
Instead of the big globs of shaving cream, you got this tiny little green gel you're shooting people with.
It goes a lot further than you'd think, though. It's pretty good. It was exciting.
Once you shoot it, it expands.
All right, see ya.
Throw an effort in.
What do you think of that, Jim Morrison?
I am the king of England.
No, you're
I can do anything.
You're the lizard king, not the king of
All
England.
right.
So stupid. Do you think it works for people that can't see him dressed up like this?
Not a bit.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep pointing out that Joe Poo is dressed like Jim Morrison, completely in leather tonight.
All right.
The shades.
The long hair, the big beard. And
Late edition. The Jim Morrison right before he went to Paris and died.
Sure.
You forgot about the nickel-plated conchos.
Yes, we know.
Right.
We got the concho belt.
That cost him $75, so he wants us to, wants us to mention
For
that.
what this outfit cost, he could have spent a semester in college.
We'll be with you till 11 o'clock here on Halloween, Fuzzy, which I got to tell you the truth, I'm not even too crazy about. Anybody get a good look at the blue moon tonight?
I've not seen the blue moon. Blue moon.
Yeah. Supposedly this only happens every 30 years or 40 years or something ridiculous.
Right. This is the first time.
Beautiful. There we go. What happens with a blue moon tonight?
So let's see. It's the first time in 46 years that I guess we've had a blue moon on Halloween. And we won't get another Halloween blue moon until the year 2020.
Now, is it blue?
It says tonight's full moon will look like an orange jack-o'-lantern rising from the east at dusk.
Then let's call it an orange moon.
Right. It'll appear orange at the horizon because it's seen through dense layers of the Earth's atmosphere. Adding to the effect, the moon's tilt at this time of the year makes the man in the moon particularly visible.
Why, Fezzy, blue moon? Why not visible man in an orange moon tonight?
So I don't know why it's called a blue moon. I guess because it's going to be very bright once it's up.
So that's called a full moon. A blue moon is really just a full moon, that's all.
The song makes no sense now.
I've always wanted to study the sky, Fizz.
Yeah? Astronomy?
I always wanted to be an astronomer.
What happened?
Oh, math.
Oh,
Basic math.
I took an astronomy class one time thinking, that's interesting.
Right.
Who loves Mars more than me?
Right.
Mars bars, Mars movies, Martians, any of it. And then I get there, and it's all these mathematical calculations. And I said, this is stupid.
Bunch of geeks.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I would do a Uranus joke, Fezzy, but I think we're beyond that.
I think so. I would like to think so. At this point. We got all night to do Uranus jokes.
Sure. So, we have no idea why it's blue.
Right. And so, I know our producer was telling us this is such a rarity. I think the rarity of the full moon is the fact that it landed on a Halloween.
That makes it a blue moon?
No, I don't think that makes it a blue moon, but I think that's why everyone's saying this is so rare.
Ah.
Not that we don't ever get full moons. We get one once a month, right?
Can't help you. I told you. I wanted to, but I couldn't. Yeah, I think it makes a month, right?
Yeah.
As the moon comes and goes.
It wanes and it waxes.
Why isn't it ever blue? And what about the pink moon?
That's
from that
a good
commercial,
one.
Which I love that song.
From the Volkswagen commercial.
Yeah, who did that? There's some guy who died.
Yeah, he's gone. He never lived to see his full success.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. All right, so people want to tell us why Blue Moon. And by the way, a lot of cool stuff to give out tonight. And later on in the show, if you have a very good... we're looking for best scream later on in the show tonight.
All right, looking for a Halloween shriek.
Right, like the movie Scream. Which was... Scream 3 was on today, Fezzy.
Was it?
The lovely Parker Posey. Is there anyone else?
Who's better than Parker Posey?
Nobody. Hey, Anita. Anita, you're on Ron Fez.
Anita?
Hi.
Hi.
It says Anita hugging kissing.
3818. Okay, technically it's not a blue moon. Well, it is a blue moon.
It is a blue moon. It just says on the paper.
Okay, listen. It's considered a blue moon because it's the second full moon in a month. That's what makes it a blue moon. There's 2 full moons in a month.
Right.
So the first full moon was October 2nd. The second one...
So a blue moon isn't blue?
No, it's not blue.
Why do they call it a blue moon?
Because it happens every so often.
That's stupid.
The phrase comes from the moon, not the other way around.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
in a blue moon?
Exactly. But technically, the moon doesn't turn full completely till 12:41 a.m., so it's not a full moon until November 1st. So technically, it's not a blue moon.
So why call it a blue moon? Why would the New York Times waste their time?
Well, because it looks full tonight, but technically, in witches' terms...
Are you a witch?
Yeah, kind of. I go into that field a little bit, you know. I play around in that.
You like to get topless outside?
No. Inside.
That's the one thing I like about witches, Fezzy.
What's that?
They're always ready to get naked. Let's go out in the field and get naked. I'm a witch.
Natural.
Is that it, the whole deal?
Natural. Nature.
Yeah, but still, trim it up a little bit, honey.
Oh, it's all off. It's no hair.
Completely?
Yeah.
What happened? Some sort of cauldron accident?
Here, let me take a look at it.
Yeah, I found myself a grave. I singed it all off.
You singed it off? Seriously?
Yeah. All done. But yeah, technically it's not a full moon until November 1st.
Yeah, but that's according to a witch.
That's according to a witch.
Now, are you Wiccan or pagan?
Pagan.
How come you're not Wiccan?
Well, it's Wiccan. It depends on what you're into. White magic, black magic, gray magic.
What are you into, black magic?
I'm into white magic. I'm more of a mysticism with pagan influences.
You ever eat a baby?
At pagan prices.
No, vegetarian.
You never would eat a baby?
Never eat a baby. Never sacrifice an animal. Never sacrifice a person. Never put harm on everybody. I love everybody. I love Ronnie and Fezzy, too.
Fezzy, we got a witch friend.
She's a good witch. I'm a very good witch. I love you guys.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Well, thank you for that. So you follow the moon, right?
I follow the moon, yeah.
And in that way you know how to act? You know what to do?
Well, you see, right now the moon is in Taurus, which is my sign, so it's kind of at advantage for me.
Yeah.
So depending on what sign the moon is in, too, it affects the people's influences, your sign's influence.
Now, tomorrow morning, I got to take Fezzy out to try on tight, itchy pants.
I hate tight, itchy pants.
Itchy pants.
Is that a good time for that with the full moon? Is the moon in Leo?
No, Taurus.
I don't want to be in tight, itchy pants.
Why not?
You need them, Fezzy, because the holidays are coming up.
I don't want to dress up.
Oh, just
All right.
no costumes tonight?
No. You kidding
it's
me?
radio.
Yeah, it's radio. It's radio, and I never really like costumes anyway.
No.
Now they itch.
Oh.
All right, talk to you later.
I hate tight, itchy costumes.
Need it?
Yes.
You're a witchy woman, okay?
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll email you guys.
Yeah, you email us and keep us up on the witch stuff, okay?
Okay.
And let us know if you're ever going to eat a baby.
If you gotta contact us, can't you just send a bat over with a note tied to its leg?
Yeah.
You are ready for Harry Potter.
I'll be coming soon.
You know what they send? They send, I don't know, it's some kind of a bird, right? It's called a screamer. It comes running in with this thing.
Really?
Yeah, Fez doesn't even know it. He's Harry Potter. All right, see you later, honey.
Bye, guys.
See ya, witchy woman. All right, so the blue moon is a second full moon in a single month.
Right.
All right.
Which I said. Which I learned from astronomy class.
What's the calculation for that, Ronnie?
I can't help you there. But I do love planetariums. You know that about me, Fez.
Planetariums are the best.
Here's Joe. Joe, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, guys. If it helps at all, I've eaten a baby. So you got that to fall back on.
Thank you, Joe.
A blue moon is actually when the man in the moon is sad.
All right, you're going to have to stop with the scientific technical talk.
Why would the man in the moon be sad?
Because he's sad that he has to be orange.
Oh, you're just being a baby now. Now you're talking baby talk.
No, I just eat them.
Here's Leo.
The tricksters are out tonight.
I know.
8605. Hey, you got that problem again where it's quiet. I can barely hear you guys.
You ever think it's just you?
No.
Because it doesn't happen to anyone else.
Somebody else said it yesterday.
What can we do for you, Leo?
Well, in any event, I agree that with Anita and Ron that the definition of a blue moon is when there's two in the same month. And the reason it's so rare is that the moon goes in cycles of 28 days, and since we got about 30 days in a calendar month, there's two days left over, so about every 15 months it happens. And you said that it would be the first blue moon on Halloween for, like 30 years? But if you think about it,
Ronnie.
there was a...
Ronnie.
What? Blue moon.
Leo's talking.
I'm sorry, guys.
It was awful. What was he saying, Fez?
I have no idea. I started thinking about comic books and candy.
Dave, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's up, guys?
Guess what? I'm Ron and there's Fez.
Hiya.
Can we have some candy, please? Ron and Fez for UNICEF. Hey, Fez, you know I got 2 UNICEF kids tonight?
You did? I didn't know they did that anymore.
Yeah, I give them $1 each, and I go, this better be on effing UNICEF. They're like older kids.
UNICEF.
They're like older kids. I'm going, I'm going to give you this, but I don't,
I'm sure they will. They'll donate.
All right, what is it you want, Dave?
Pink Moon. Nick Drake did that.
Nick Drake, thank you.
Ciao.
Always.
This is a great commercial, too, isn't it?
Volkswagen commercial?
Yeah.
They pull up at the party. It's so crowded.
Right.
They'd rather just stay in their convertible and drive the coast.
It looks like they have good pot to me. Because you ever have really good pot like that and you're in the car and you're thinking, why do we want to go to a party when we have the good pot?
Right. And we keep the good pot to ourselves.
The only part of that I didn't know, I have never had, interracial friends. I go, this would be my life except for the interracial friends.
I at first thought that's why they turned around and left.
Not enough black people here. Let's get out of here.
Oh, no, this isn't going to be received well.
Now, you realize how many commercials you see and how many you actually remember? Almost none.
Right. Well, so many of them, you don't even know what they advertise for.
Yeah. What's this one advertised for?
Volkswagen.
See, I thought they sold pink moons.
I think it's Volkswagen.
Some kind
it's
of
a car, anyway.
Because you'd rather be in the car getting high.
Right.
And then, remember at the end they go, wouldn't you rather stay in your car and just get high? Volkswagen.
That's what gets you. That's what brings you in.
Remember, you're the one with the good weed. And we're Volkswagen.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WAW.
This poor bastard gets 1 day a year where his song's played.
Him and Butch Patrick, the 1 night a year they get to work.
And both of them so talented, Fezzy, and yet stuck.
I don't know why they're so pigeonholed in their roles. We're Ron and Fez.
You know, talk about mask face. What about Grandpa Munster? We see him around town all the time.
Oh, yeah, Al Lewis.
The great Al Lewis.
That is a mask face because, I mean, he is Grandpa Munster. It's not like they did a lot of makeup on him and the Munsters. And the big poofy sideburns that go out like wings, and that nose, which is extended.
Fez, you went a little long with this. The poor man has done his best, and you are turning him into a radio caricature.
And dresses
face is plenty.
And dresses like a hippie.
A hippie or a hippie cowboy? Fez, someone's at our door here.
Yeah?
Let's try to guess who it is.
Who is it?
Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Happy Halloween.
Trick or treat, guys.
It's Hot Liz, Fez.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Hot Liz.
Hot Liz.
First things first, Walter Matthau had a giant rubber mask.
Yeah, he did have a mask face,
Yeah,
he just wanted to grab his nose and pull on it.
If they ever did Droopy Dog, the movie.
And there's a guy, also, for being a big star, a lot of ear hair.
Yeah. Like, there's not one person that in his, staff.
Yeah, clean out the ear hair. You're making good money.
That's going to say, hey, Walter, let's sit down and trim this up 2 seconds.
So I went trick-or-treating before.
You did?
With my dog, yeah.
What'd you go out as?
I didn't wear a costume. I dressed my dog up on Halloween, and he goes from my neighbor's house to my neighbor's house.
That's good.
And do you get dog treats or regular candy for yourself?
They give me stuff, too, but they give him treats. It's cute. He wears a Batman costume with the mask and the cape and everything.
Well, you should have brought him by.
He's a 140-pound dog. I can't exactly, like...
You know, there's something about people who think their dog is a person, Fez.
Mm-hmm.
I bottle-fed him. He's my baby.
I had friends always had the, Springsteen kerchief around his neck.
Right.
And then get him high. And then get him high.
And you're just a few years away from, nothing ever works here.
Right.
Bills are no good.
Nothing works here.
I've been here 7 years.
I've been here for 7 years.
He knows it's Halloween. This dog knows it's Halloween.
Oh, of course he does.
He does know it's his birthday, too. He knows it is. He gets so excited.
How old is he today? 31?
3.
Ah.
Yeah.
What's that in human use, Fez?
21?
Yeah,
he's legal.
Yeah, he's going to the bars with me later.
All right, Liz.
All right, you're the
Bye,
best.
honey.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
She's so sweet, isn't she?
We're getting a lot of trick-or-treaters tonight.
Yeah, you never know. Hey, Adam, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, how you doing, Fez?
Good, brother man.
Hey, I got a mask face.
Who's got the mask face?
Percy Pringle from the WWF.
Ball bearer, that is a mask face.
Just, way to show your age by remembering Percy Pringle.
He's the worst mask face.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, my gosh.
Frightening mask face.
That mask face looks like it's going to pop. And then they even did the thing where he got burned by the Undertaker, and he came back normal.
Right.
They took the makeup off of him, let him wear his hair its natural blonde color, and he still looked like crazy mask face.
When he was Percy Pringle, what was his gimmick there? Was he like he was almost Fez.
Right, he was Percival Pringle III.
Right, just way over the top.
With bleached blonde hair.
Hello!
How about Brother Love?
Yeah, mask face, yeah. A lot of mask face there in the WWF.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, see. You know who was huge mask face to me, too?
Who's that?
Kane.
Yeah. Kane is a big mask face.
Big red mask face.
This looks like he's wearing a mask.
Yeah. Hey, Dominic. Dominic, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Dominic.
The best mask face. His name is Russ Grieve. You ever see The Hills Have Eyes, that bald guy?
No.
You never saw that movie? Oh, man. How about for a lady, Ruth Gordon? The goddamn hairy-ass banana head. My Oreos rapping all over my rug.
The late Ruth Gordon.
All right, now listen to his Ruth Gordon and think of Super Patty. So if Super Patty's like Mom could be Ruth Gordon. I'd have Ruth Gordon just yell, Super Patty, stop shaving your head.
Super Patty, stop shaving your goddamn hairy-ass banana head.
That's the funniest thing. All right, thanks, Dominic. I love a guy who will do an impression of a woman. That was Ruth Gordon, Fezzy.
Nice.
Thank you, Ruth.
Bye, Ruth Gordon. All right, talking about dead old ladies. Mask face, that throw mama from the train woman.
Oh, God. She freaks me out.
You done had a catch a party.
All I know is guys that do impressions of older women. I'm getting nervous.
You're very stupid.
Everyone's Mario Cantone now.
You have a cousin Polo.
You don't have a cousin Polo.
That's Polo's wife. It's the throw mama from the train lady.
Oh, I'm so freaked by that.
That's who she is.
Hey, is today Wednesday or Thursday?
Today is Wednesday. So tomorrow is Oscar blurbs, and I'm not sure what Polo is reviewing. I know Monsters, Inc. comes out.
Monsters, Inc., I think the Coen brothers have a new movie out, which no one will see but me, and I'll love it.
There's the new Jet Li movie out, The One, where he does like an Earth 2 thing, and he has to battle the bad Jet Li.
Yeah, doesn't that already look tacky from the commercials?
And, of course, John Travolta, Domestic Disturbance, with Vince Vaughn.
That Jet Li movie looks like it should come out in Central Time Zone.
The John Travolta movie looks god-awful because you see exactly what happens in the movie from the commercial.
What's it about?
The wife divorces John Travolta. She remarries Vince Vaughn.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Their kid sees Vince Vaughn commit a murder. He tries to tell. Vince Vaughn's chasing the kid. John Travolta's the only one that believes the kid. And then there's a big fight scene at the end between John Travolta and Vince Vaughn.
I have a feeling Fez, everything's going to be just fine.
And I wouldn't be surprised if John Travolta and his wife get back together again.
I don't feel so good for Vince Vaughn in this movie, though.
No,
So Polo thinks that's going to shout at the Oscars. All right, we'll talk to him tomorrow night. Jimmy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hey, car holder 6942. Larry Bird.
Oh, mask face.
He's a mutant.
Oh, God, that's a scary, scary mask face.
And it looks like he hasn't even pulled it all the way down.
Right.
It's like it's just hanging up at the neck a little bit.
There is some, like, dangling to that mask face.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome. See you.
He said Larry Bird. I thought he was going to say Larry Storch.
Oh, I wish.
Mask face.
Mikey.
Hey.
Migalo.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
I get the Miami Vice mask face. Edward James Olmos.
Oh, yeah, like someone ran over that mask and then he put it on.
Remember when we met him? We just kept staring at his mask face.
Right. And then I think one of us actually called him Edward James Maskface.
That was a mistake.
That was embarrassing.
Yeah. And that one of us was you.
Wow. That was a mistake, and I admit it.
All right, IKEA boy Fuzzy, who hates the character that did the show last night, Andre the Giant.
That I don't understand.
Said that the throw mama from the train lady was also the mom in Goonies.
Oh, that's right.
With Joey Pants.
Yeah. And she was also in Scrooged, where they were trying to get Bill Murray to, they thought he was Cary Grant. Is that what it was? She was one of the homeless people?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And they're like, do it.
No, she thought it Richard Burton.
Richard Burton, that's who it was. Yeah. And they're like, do it for her.
And then all of a sudden he did look like... Well, Bill Murray's kind of a mask face in his older years.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing, was like when you're younger, not a mask face, get older, become a mask face.
I guess you have that older mask face gene in some people.
Do you turn around and just start saying to your wife, you think I'm getting kind of mask facey?
Very frightening mask face. Leona Holmes, like.
Yeah, that's a mask face.
That is a mask face.
Those cheeks sort of pulled back and a long mouth.
When you pull back and make your eyes go diagonal, you know, where you give yourself cat eyes, that's too far back. I mean, the doctor working on you should realize that.
Truly frightening.
All right, see you later. Here's Rob. Rob, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
You're Rob.
Yes, I am. How about Donald Imus after he fell off the horse? That's definitely a mask. Big-ass card holder, number 10393. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rob. Have a happy Halloween.
I wish we had Anthony here to do his Imus. I think the first time we ever heard O&A show, we were driving into New York.
Right.
And we heard him doing Imus, and we were going, well, these guys have Imus on their show? What the hell?
How does this work?
How friendly of a town is this New York?
Ronnie, we're headed to the most friendly town in the world.
Well, come on in, Don Imus. Grab a pair of headphones.
All the hosts just stop by and help each other out.
But he nailed that. I mean, now I'm kind of used to it.
Right.
But when I first heard it, I'm going, why the F they got Imus stopping by?
And why is he going along with this bit?
Right. I'm like,
and saying these horrible things about himself.
I go, Fezzy, this Imus gets nutty later in the day, huh? Starts making an ass out of himself.
He cuts loose in the afternoons.
I don't even understand most of these names up here. I have to, keep... Fezzy, I'm going around to actually look for names I know now.
Oh.
So we moved Al over to the phones.
Yeah, he's banned from the studio, thanks to the consultants.
And he's no Billy, and neither one of them is a hawk.
Hi, fellas.
Hey there, Freddie.
Hi, Fred.
How you guys doing?
Good.
How about Marge Schott, that bitch that you saw in the Cincinnati Reds?
She was a mass face.
She was another throw mama from the train mass face.
Yeah.
I ran a batch to her once.
Oh, you're lying. That's impossible. I could run a batch to the Pope before Marge Schott.
Oh, my God.
I'm saying if you had to, Fez.
Oh.
Let's say if you were... let me ask you this.
All right.
If you were offered $1 million...
Yes.
Could you run a batch looking at the Pope?
All right. Am I looking live at him or a picture of him?
Let's say you're looking at him on video.
Yes. For $1 million? Yes.
You sick mo. I could. I didn't say $1 million. I said, could you run a batch?
What am I getting? Anything?
No. I don't know where you got that $1 million from.
Damn.
I'm not gonna pay. I'm disgusted.
What? I'm filling around my pants. Where's my money? I did it.
Could you do it live?
At the Vatican?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just you and the Pope, nobody else.
I know, but I think we would have to go outside the city limits.
No, in the Vatican, let me just say this. $100 million, could you run a batch to the Pope?
Do I actually get the money this time?
Yeah.
$100 million, run a batch to... I don't know if I could do it in front of him. I mean, I would probably attempt, but I don't know if I could pull it off.
That's even worse. You're spanking it in front of the Pope, and then finally you just tell him, I can't believe I couldn't do this.
It's not you, it's me. John Paul, seriously, it's not you. It's my problem.
Hawk, MVP. $100 million, could you run a batch to the Pope?
No way. There's no way.
$100 million.
I'd rather die poor.
You can get... Well, good luck. You got your wish.
$100 million, I'd be walking into the room with wood. It might happen anyway, as soon as I found out about the $100 million.
You could probably give some back to the church if you felt guilty.
Trust me, you're going to like this.
Oh.
Hey, Ryan, you're on Ron Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Ryan.
How you doing?
What can we do for you?
0173, guys. Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, mass face. Freaky mass face.
Crazy mass face, exaggerated features like a Batman villain, like he's the Riddler or something.
Or, I mean, just like, it's like his ears and eyes do two separate things.
And then all of a sudden with that hairline, you get a big bulbous forehead.
Yeah.
Right out of nowhere.
I bet Quentin could run one on the Pope for $100 million.
We'd have to make him stop.
I don't even know how that's a question, Hawk. I don't even know how that could be debated.
It's a guy, an old guy.
Yes, $100 million also is.
Is the Pope nude?
Let's just say he's shirtless.
Okay. All right. And a towel.
Yeah.
Does that help, Hawk, or hurt?
Hurt.
I can't understand how most people wouldn't easily be able to spank to the Pope for $100 million. Here's Barry. Barry, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Barry.
The Pope, I'll do.
What's that?
Hey, I'm Jewish. Serve me up the Pope. I'll do it. I'll batch him for $100 million.
All right. What's the lowest figure, though? Could you go for $60 million?
Oh, yeah.
$10 million?
Sure.
$400.
Yeah, why not?
And the trip to Italy.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, once you can get it, the money is on the side. The money is never really going to be a thing why you're doing it.
No, it's the principle.
Yeah.
I got a mask craze for you.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Edie Falco.
You know, I find her just, I don't know, delightful and sexy. Just fantastic to me. What do you think of her, Fez?
She's scary.
That's Mrs. Soprano, right?
Oh, wait, Barry, you're a guy who said you'd spank one on the Pope.
Well, yeah, but she's a little
Edie
more
Falco
macho
looks
than
great.
Yeah. Great body, too. I don't know. I'm just kind of nuts about her. Her whole vibe. She's at the very least, Edie Falco's the kind of person I should be hanging around with. I've decided I'm going to start hanging around a whole new group of people.
Yeah, we should.
No, not we. I don't want a lot of people that are embarrassing me in front of Edie Falco.
I won't bring up the Pope thing.
Don't ever, please.
In front of Miss Falco.
And in front of no Italians bring up the Pope thing.
I just want to ask her if she's related to that other Falco who did Amadeus.
I think she's related to Billy Falcon, who did Power Windows.
Got no power windows, got no power brakes. This is a crappy car.
You're a good singer, Fezzy.
Thank you.
You really are. I mean, a lot of people don't mention that when they, fans of the show. Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Ronnie, I'd run a batch on the Pope for $100 million.
Sure. $100 million wouldn't spank on him.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Could you run a batch on Fez's fiancée in Ontario, Canada?
Trick question.
Why is it a trick question?
Doesn't exist.
All right, guys. Card number 1801.
Edie Falco's here.
Yeah. All right, Melanie on the instant feedback. She says she's Jewish. Could she run a girl batch to the Pope? I think any woman would want to be with the Pope anyway. Any Catholic woman would.
The power is so seductive.
Yeah. The throne. Are you back to the Falco situation? You won't get off that, will you?
Hawk 5 me the Falco.
This is not the same Falco, is it, from The Sopranos?
This is Edie Falco doing Rock Me Amadeus.
I think this is Eddie Falco.
877-692-1027.
Hey, Rob, you're on Run a Fez.
Hey, I got a mask for you guys. Sandra Bernhard.
Yeah, she's kind of a mask face.
Hey, listen, for 100...
Very rubbery.
Yeah, very rubbery. For $100 million, I would do it to Fez kissing the Pope.
Wow.
Which one of us is kissing the Pope, you or me?
You are kissing the Pope.
Why do I have to kiss the Pope?
Let me get this
I'm
straight.
not getting any money.
Rob, Fez is making out with the Pope and you're just spanking on them both?
Yep.
That's sick.
For $100 million, sure.
Yeah. All right.
All right, see you.
Now, tomorrow is All Saints Day, Fuzzy, and we couldn't do this kind of material.
No,
But actually, we wouldn't do it anyway, but we're saying hypothetically.
Right. If we had the $100 million to give out.
Yeah, if we had it.
No one should actually do this.
But if I had $1 billion, I would actually take 100 and say, look, if you'll spank on the Pope, Fuzzy, I'll give you this $100 million.
If you had $1 billion, that's how you would spend $100 million of it right off the bat.
I'm dining out on that story the rest of my life. Trust me, if I got $900 million, I can make an extra $100 million. But the chances of me in my lifetime seeing a guy I've known for years spanking on the Pope, nil. That's $100 million well spent.
Then, when I get the $100 million, I would buy a nice big house, and I go, the Pope paid for all of this.
First thing I do is start writing my memoirs. The man who spanked on the Pope. That's well worth it. $100 million, Fuzz?
For a Pope spanking? I agree. I just hope I can come through for you.
How could you not? I'd be so excited anyway.
Well, you know me, strange places. Maybe if the Pope came over to my house.
I'd be embarrassed if he walked in your apartment and saw those stupid Riddler pictures you got hanging up.
Those are Batman lithographs.
I find your artwork more embarrassing than spanking on the Pope. To me, you spanking on the Pope would be the second most embarrassing thing you're known for.
Well, the Pope would probably come in blindfolded anyway.
Why?
I don't think he's going to go along with this bit.
Why wouldn't he? He's the Pope.
He hasn't been cut in on any deal.
He has to love everybody. What's he going to do, run away, Fez?
877-692-1027.
We're the Ron and Fez Show.
Vampire.
Scary, Fez.
So frightening. It's very scary. We're Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez show, Halloween night.
Happy Halloween to everyone.
Later on tonight, Fez, we're going to give out George Carlin tickets for best...
Best Halloween scream. Best Halloween woman scream.
Well, you would think that it would probably be a woman, because a guy's scream is never really too exciting.
Right.
But a woman's scream... You could actually make money off of it.
Right. There's nothing better than a good shriek.
So we got George Carlin tickets. We also got something else. I forget what the hell it is. CDs of DVDs of scary movies.
We got the Boogeyman DVD. Boogeyman, the ultimate horror experience on DVD. It's terrifying scenes from the scariest movies ever. Available everywhere. DVDs and videos are sold.
Also, if you want to win some George Carlin tickets, go to ronfez.net. That's the unofficial website of Ron and Fez. For the football pool, we play it every single week. And it's your chance to see the George Carlin show. It's the live HBO special. He's shooting at the Beacon Theater November 13th. So that's your way of...
November 17th.
I'm sorry, November 17th. You're in the theater and you're waving and you're on HBO.
Right.
And then you get home and you watch it and, you know, it'll be on a million times and you're like, turn on HBO. It's me.
And everything's great for you.
It's me at the George Carlin show.
Because we don't know when he's going to do another HBO special. Happy Halloween, we're Ron and Fez. Later we'll be sitting in a pumpkin patch waiting for the great pumpkin to rise.
I'm so glad Halloween's really basically behind us now.
Still to come, your chance to win George Carlin tickets. George Carlin's Complaints and Grievances. It's a special being taped live for HBO at the Beacon Theater November 17th. We'll be looking for who can give out a good shriek.
You have to have the best scream.
It's that easy.
So far, Billy is leading from screaming last night. There's a couple...
Spy report. Spy reports.
We got John. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, John.
Ron Fez, 8726.
What's your spy report, 8726?
El Duque loaded the bases in the top of the first. Arizona had one out. Williams struck out, and Finley popped out.
Oh.
Full counts all the way around, Ronnie. It was a 20-minute half inning.
Oh, my God.
It's a goddamn nightmare already.
All right, so it's almost 9 o'clock, and the bottom of the first is just now starting.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Top of the first, 20. El Duque must have thrown 35 pitches, I swear to Christ.
Oh, my God.
It was horrible, man. No runs.
So they got out of that, even with the bases loaded. Okay.
Yep.
All right, thanks, buddy.
I met Cousin Quinn in the parking garage.
Yeah.
Very hot.
Yeah. All right.
Sup?
She's a drifting Canadian.
Spy report.
Here's more spy reports. Josh, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
I was listening to Don and Mike today. You're not going to believe what they call Fezzy.
Spy report.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Uh-oh.
They called him a big queen, that he would be leading the Village Day Parade today.
That doesn't sound like Don and Mike.
No, usually they're so friendly.
And you never believe this, guys. You know what someone was giving out in my neighborhood?
What's that?
For trick-or-treats? Fish.
No way.
You know, like the little goldfish in a bag?
Yeah.
I go to answer my door to give out my Kit Kats and stuff, and these kids are holding bags of fish.
That's hysterical. That's one way to get even.
See ya.
So, all right, now here's a Halloween situation going on in Nashville, Tennessee. Ronnie, they put together, I guess one of the hospitals there, put together a haunted house for teenagers, so, that have outgrown the regular, scary ghost haunted houses.
Right.
This is one just for the teens. This is called the STD-free haunted house. All right, this is for teens. They make their way through a dimly lit S-shaped maze.
Uh-huh.
Then they view full-color photos of canker sores and genital warts on male and female genitalia infected with syphilis, chlamydia, or gonorrhea.
Scary.
At the end of the maze, there's an empty casket that sends a message that death awaits anyone who doesn't practice safe sex. Woman at the hospital says we're trying to scare their pants back on.
We have one of those in my neighborhood.
Really?
I ended up getting skulled there.
Nice.
I got so turned on.
You never know what can happen in a haunted house. So, when they leave, at the end of the maze, they get goodie bags filled with brochures on sexually transmitted diseases and can even get a free STD test at the hospital once they're done going through the STD haunted house.
So they're actually seeing big canker sores.
Right. And genital warts.
What is wrong with these people? Is there any holiday they can just enjoy like a normal person?
Right. Does everything have to be a dare or stop smoking or wrap it campaign? So basically, even though these are like medical pictures, they're showing junk to teenagers. Pictures of junk to teenagers.
Yeah, but, maybe they're ruining these kids for life. Maybe they won't even have to have sex with after they're married. I can't.
Right. This is what'll happen to me if I ever have sex.
This was the last modeling job Billy Staples got. His agent got him canker sore number 4.
Some people are hand models. He's a wart model.
Right.
Oh, so disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Everyone has to be weird.
Yeah. All right, so Yank's playing tonight, Fuzzy.
That's right. So,
and we'll open up the phone lines if you want to win concert tickets to see George Carlin live at HBO. But you have to have a very good... We're looking for the best screamer in the tri-state area.
Right, for George Carlin tickets, the HBO comedy special at the Beacon Theater on the 17th of November.
Now, can you scream, Fuzzy?
No, well, I think when I try to scream, my voice cuts out.
Right.
So I just get...
Now, when you're a little kid, you can scream perfectly.
Oh, yeah, I used to get in trouble for screaming.
As soon as you get pubes, you can't scream anymore.
Right. As my father put it, he is out there screaming bloody murder.
A man can yell, but a man can't scream. Only women can really scream.
Right. So any of the guys that want to try this, what you want to do is, the best shrieks are women's shrieks.
Right.
So what you want to try to do is shriek like a woman.
Sure. That's if you can even pull it off. I don't think you can. It's really a contest, I guess, for women. All right, here's Robin. Robin, you're going to be our first contestant tonight.
All right,
Hi, so you want to hear me scream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man, that sounded just like a movie. All right, try it again, all right?
Okay, ready?
That is perfect. I think we got a lucky winner right off the bat.
Nice, okay.
All right, you're going to be a winner.
Thank you.
Check with Al Duke, see what you want, okay?
Awesome.
All right. You hold on the line.
Is that little Lene leaving?
Yeah. Now our trick-or-treaters are leaving, Ronnie.
Fezzy, one of our firefighters, Pitbull, is on the line right now. Hey, Pitbull, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing?
Hey, what's up there, Ron and Fez? How's it going?
Cool
you killed me on my cell phone here.
Oh, sorry about that. We should do a thing. Put up cell phone, Al, when there is one. Go ahead.
Hey, listen, I want to make a request. I'm dressed up as Osama bin Laden, okay, with a rocket up my you-know-what and coming out my chest. A big, huge rocket.
Really?
Nice.
I'm making a request that nobody shoots me when I go down to the parade in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that myself, yeah.
I'm a firefighter in New York, so don't shoot me, please.
Yeah.
If you look at the rocket's red, white, and blue, it's got all kinds of stuff on there, FIDNY and NYPD. I just don't want anybody to shoot me.
All right, so look at the rocket, too, not just the Osama costume.
Exactly. And I tell you what, the guys down here might like that rocket, so I really don't know.
Yeah, right, you're in the village. All right, my man.
Hey, I appreciate it. Let me get a scream in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready?
Exactly, a guy can't scream. Thanks, Pitbull.
Thanks, buddy. Guys, later.
That's the Billy Staples Wookiee scream.
That's Billy waking up.
He's sleepy.
Joni, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Joni.
Hi. I want to scream for George Carlin tickets.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Should I just scream now?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you ready?
Jeez, I don't know, Fezzy. We're not as good as the first scream.
Right. Didn't have that movie quality to it.
Yeah, we'll give you another. We're looking for a real movie scream, okay? Give it another try. Yeah. She hung up. All she had was the one scream. Hey, Foxy lady, you're on a Fez.
She probably picked up a chokey.
Yeah.
Were you just practicing when we called?
Were you practicing your screams, Foxy?
Yeah, I'm practicing.
All right, turn your radio down, okay?
Okay, turn the radio down.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah.
Okay, can I scream?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, was that weak, Foxy?
That wasn't weak.
It was kind of weak, Fox.
I want to do it again.
All right.
Right here, right. I want to do it again. Ready?
You ran out of juice at the end.
Oh, it's going to be good. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Not movie-ish. I'm sorry.
No.
Nice try, though.
Sorry, Foxy. Sorry. She's just screaming now.
She's screaming like your balls just dropped. Hey, Nina. Nina, you're on Run the Fez.
Hi, Nina.
Hi, Ronnie Fezzy.
Hey.
Okay.
Are you a little girl? Yeah. Are you a little girl though?
No, I'm not.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
All right, because you sounded younger.
Right. And you would be.
I call you all the time. You guys know me.
Yo, Fezzy, it's Nina.
Oh, okay.
Our old pal Nina. Good to.
Can I scream?
Yeah, go ahead. You kind of got a little laughy at the end.
Yeah, you ended up chuckling.
Isn't it weird that the first caller was by far the best?
Yes. And you think, oh my gosh, if that's our first one, we're going to have a hard time picking.
Yeah, right. I thought they were.
We suck, guys.
Why would you say we suck? You just liked us a second ago.
Your scream sucks.
No, I think she sucked.
Oh, no, she was dead on.
She did too well.
All right, let's hear it again.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
can't laugh at the end, and the director would yell, cut!
You need some breath. You got to take some laps.
I've been drinking all day. What do you want me to say?
Okay, honey. All right, thank you for calling us.
See ya.
Oh, even the seer left a lot to be desired.
I feel bad, though, because it seems like a woman should be able to scream decently. You know, it's like you ever...
What if she needed to?
You ever know a woman that couldn't cry well? You know how women always look great? Then all of a sudden, if you see a woman who looks like crap when she cries, I can't be with her. I need a woman who's crying like a movie cry.
Right, yeah.
I don't see a woman just going...
You need a nice, subtle Meryl Streep cry, not a big Burt Lahr cry.
Thank you, Fezzy. Fezzy understands me. Hey, Kate, you're on my...
I'm the only one who does.
Yeah.
Hi, Kate.
Hi.
Hey.
What can we do for you, Kate?
I'd like to scream.
All right.
Scream away, Kate.
That started very strong, but you didn't have the full thing going here. Try it one more time.
I didn't feel the terror.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I have the earpiece in my ear and I'm in the car.
Yeah, try it one more time, okay? So close. It's just that the ending's bad.
Right. It's loud.
Yeah.
But it's not scary. It's not terrifying.
Yeah, you're not terrified enough, but thank you.
Like we're casting directors for Freddy Krueger.
Did you ever see that movie Blowout?
What's that one?
John Travolta. He's like a sound man for a movie.
No, I've never seen that.
Oh, should I tell you the movie?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, he's a sound man for a movie, and he's looking for... All right, the movie opens up. He's looking for the perfect scream like we are, right?
Uh-huh.
And then and he just only does horror films. So the movie opens up where they're trying different people to scream, and like you see like a slasher film. So the close-up on the girl, she turns around to scream and lets off a kind of, a bad scream.
Right.
So it's his job to find the perfect scream. So later, he's going out to find like wind and stuff like that. He hears the situation, and a murder goes on. He happens to be there. So he's investigating that. He saves this other broad, and then, someone's trying to kill this chick. He's falling in love with her. Whole 9 yards, right?
Right.
At the end of the movie, she gets killed. He uses, even though he loves her, he uses her scream. And
really? Oh, that's creepy.
It's an excellent movie. All right, get off that line, Al. I'm going to go for this so we understand we got a group scream coming up here.
Oh, nice.
Hey, who's the group here? Al didn't put up a name. Hey. Hi, you're on Ron Fez. Who's speaking?
What's up, guys? Group scream.
Yeah, who's speaking for the group?
My balls smell.
My balls smell. Why did they hang up? I was going to send them all somewhere, Fez. I was going to give them all tickets, but they hung up.
So they could tell Mr. Carlin his balls smell.
You know you're high, but how do we get around? We're going to scream and be on the radio. So funny.
Al, maybe you shouldn't even be this close to the studio.
Yeah, maybe a little too close. Further?
Further?
All right, Al's taking some guys here, so we'll give it a try, Fuzzy.
Okay, but they gotta scream like women, because that's the only scary scream.
All right, bring Al in for a second. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez?
Yo, what up, fellas?
Yeah, let's hear you scream.
Can I do a manly man scream or like one of them girly ones?
Whatever you want to do.
All right, I'm going to do the girly one first. Ready?
Yeah. That's like a cartoon scream.
That's a cartoon scream, but
That's someone caught me in the bathtub scream.
Are you checking these guys that you're putting up?
Yes, I am. They all are doing girl screams.
Hey, man, here goes the growl, man. You ready?
Yeah. All right, that's a yell, but it's not a scream. Thanks. See, I'm worried about the guys, Fezzy.
Right.
Chris, you're on a Fez?
Hey, what's up? I want to do a scream for the George Carlin tickets.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I like penis for breakfast. I like penis for breakfast.
Oh, close. No. Yeah, you're doing great. Brian, you're on Run a Fez.
Hi, Brian.
Andrew, you're on Run a Fez.
Andrew?
Oh, hi. How you doing, guys?
Let's hear you scream real quick.
Here it goes.
I like it, except for the ending. It ends a little too abruptly. Don't you agree, Fez?
Yeah, it kind of cuts off and could use it a little more terrified.
Yeah.
Come
Try it one more time. You're very close.
That ending just dropped.
Yeah, it just
lays
dropped.
there.
That's the only problem. You're very close. All right, here's Laura. Laura, you're on Run a Fez.
Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
Hi. You want me to do my stream?
Yeah.
We're sorry we're so picky, but we're the ones with the tickets.
Yeah, tickies.
Well, I want
We don't want to be
tickets.
picky, but we got the ticky.
Okay. I want those tickets. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, Laura. Why did it sound like a fart?
Only in the middle. I was very scared of it, though. All right, one more time. Give it one more time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Fezzy, I like her, but it's up to you.
I like Laura, too. I think she bumped out our phone equipment here. She was so loud.
All right, you're going to go into Al World. Hold on.
All right.
Here's Victoria. Victoria.
Hi, Victoria.
You're our last one, then we'll move on here. I'm a little bored of the screams. My head hurts.
Go ahead, Victoria.
Oh, again. It was nice, but you died out the end. Try it again. No. Sorry. Bye-bye.
Sorry. Not scary enough. Sorry.
They all tried so hard. Hey, take a little break here, Fezzy.
All right, we will do that. 877-692-1027 is the toll-free phone number.
Spy report.
Anything new with the Yankees or still deadlock?
Nothing in the bottom of the second. I'd say there's something heading out. Nope.
Something heading out. Fezzy calling baseball.
There's something that looked like it was headed for the wall.
Something headed somewhere.
By Luis Gonzalez.
We are Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
We're Ron and Fez. 877-692-1027 is the toll-free phone number.
It is the Ron and Fez show on Dave Fezzy. A lot of people like me personally. Never been crazy about it.
Never been the big Halloween fan.
Yeah. I mean, I will always give kids candy if they come. Right. I'll never be one of those people. I'm not going to be people who turn off their porch light and lay on the floor so they don't have to give out a couple Kit Kat bars.
Well, let me tell you this. I don't think, even when I was a kid, I don't think I ever wore a costume that I didn't just put together in the hours before Halloween. I've never worked on the elaborate costume.
Were you store-bought or make it yourself?
Little kid, store-bought. When I was a little kid, my costume was always my pajamas. I usually went as Batman, and I thought you went as Hugh Hefner.
Hey, everybody.
We actually saw a kid that went as a rich kid on Saturday at the Halloween Fest.
Hey, everybody, I'm a rich kid. How are you?
He had on a blazer and a turtleneck.
Right.
But, no, I always went as Batman, so my mom would just send me out in Batman pajamas and a homemade cape.
What about somebody as lazy as Pantera at the bar crawl, where he's a mailman during the day, so he just wears his mail suit
right, so
at night.
He's got the uniform.
Right.
So that's his costume.
So I'm like, what are you, scary every day then? Now, Very funny costume that night. And it's something I've always liked to do. Dan from Hoboken, dressed exactly like Pantera, with a big Pantera shirt.
And looked just like him.
And said, hey, it's me, Pantera. And that made everybody laugh. Actually, I would have given him the DVD if it was up to me.
That's a great inside joke costume. I know me and my sister, sometimes we would go dressed as the neighbors, just to piss them off.
Hi, we're here as the Morgans. How's everybody?
We would go as Frank and Debbie Lawrence.
Right.
Who had a bit of a weight problem.
Oh, jeez. No, so you put pills in your ass?
Yeah, not just the stomach, the big ass.
Yeah, the big ass is
the big whitettes.
A kid loves to put a pillow down his ass. That's always funny.
We used to do that all the time.
Now, my mom was big into Halloween, and she would make, like, her own apple taffies every year, right?
Oh, nice.
Where they would, like, the apple with a stick in them, and then they would go in, like, into a maple syrup thing. And they were really, really great. And then finally, because of other crazy people, she couldn't be giving out apple taffies anymore because, somebody's going to get killed.
Right.
They come back to our house.
Sure. Yeah, we had one house in the neighborhood, the Harveys, that actually gave out the good stuff. She made homemade candied apples.
Right.
And then what she had to start putting, like, those address labels around the stick. So,
right, because everybody panicked.
Right. Oh, man, people will go to the Harveys constantly. Try to go more than once a night.
Was it Steve Harvey?
No, PJ.
Never. That's funny. PJ Harvey.
Mr. Harvey.
Hey, Larry, you're on Around a Fez.
Larry.
Hey. Hi, I just was hearing you guys talk about Halloween, and I got to tell you, it's my birthday today, and I hate Halloween.
Oh, nice. Trick or treat, It's your birthday.
So you can never have, like, a normal kid's birthday party because it was Halloween.
Exactly. It's always kids in costume coming over for my party, having to share the candy, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, who needs that? This is my day.
That's right. You want to keep the stuff to yourself. And besides, you get a birthday cake with a jack-o'-lantern on it. Everything's black. It's really wonderful.
Sure.
Yeah, it's bad when you have your birthday on a holiday. No doubt about it. All right, sit.
So anyway, chiming in. See ya.
Thanks, Larry. Have a happy Halloween and a happy birthday.
Now, my niece, Seppi, a very lazy kid. And I kid you not about this, is 100% true. She's 5 years old. She wanted to go out this year as Sleeping Beauty.
Nice.
And have her mother push her around in like a portable bed.
Oh, my God.
And her mother knows it's because she's lazy.
That is the laziest child I know.
Yeah. She's terrible. She's 5, and constantly in New York, when she comes here to visit, she wants to take cabs. And I'm going, we walk down the street. You say, let's just take a cab. I'm going, it's a block away.
Right.
You're 5.
She's trying to hail cabs.
Run, yeah. She would literally put her arm out. Taxi! I go, you're 5. They're not going to stop for you.
She picked that up quick.
I go, you're going to be the next Billy Staples being drugged down the street.
Taking her around in a bed.
That's what she wanted tonight.
Not even carried, but in just the lap of comfort.
Right.
And a Craftmatic.
Please put the candy down in the bag at my feet. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Now, I think the most trouble we ever got in for Halloween it wasn't me, it was my sister.
Yeah.
Called the fire department on someone's house. Reported a fire at someone's house.
Why?
Just pranking around. Called the fire department to their house. Trucks came a-blazing.
You guys did that?
My sister did it. I didn't know she did it. That was the most trouble.
And they traced it back to you? When she said this house is on fire?
Yeah. She acted like she was a little kid.
How old was she?
Oh, God, old enough to know better. Let me put it that way. I think she was in high school.
She was 30. It's a fire. No, that's a serious problem.
Yeah, that's horrible. And so my dad's like, there's no way. There's no way she did it. And then they played the tape for her.
Oh, my God.
She almost killed him that day.
Now, yeah, that's what your kids don't understand. When you're willing to say, anything that your kids are going, no. There's no possible way. I know my kids.
Right.
Don't tell me they've been missing school. Yeah. They're leaving here every day. Don't tell me they haven't been doing their homework.
I know my kid.
They had no homework.
Yeah, so I can't remember what they ended up doing to her.
And he made a total ass of himself. I go, there's no way my kid did this.
Oh, yeah, so he never stuck up for her again.
Yeah. So. Hey, I don't blame him. Hey, Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Dave. How you doing? Happy Halloween.
Thanks, you.
When I was in 8th grade, I got suspended from school for going in as Aunt Jemima.
It's just ridiculous.
I mean, it was horrible. I was in 8th grade. I just,
Yeah. When I was a kid, my sister used to do that every year.
Aunt Jemima?
She would blackface and then cornrow her hair, right? And I'm like, even then, even though the times aren't as sensitive as they are now, I know it was wrong. And it was a cork face. So it was
just jet black.
Like, what the hell are you doing that for every year? It's a troublemaker.
If that was my sister, she'd be on the phone going, "There's a fire."
Yeah, sure. Your sister, Sparky. There's no stopping her. Hey, Fez, Laker Jim on the instant feedback says, on the way to school tonight, I caught the end of a promo that said Chevy Chase was going to be there, although you kind of ragged on him in it. I can't imagine that. I was just wondering where, more info on the event. I'd like to meet Chevy Fletch Chase.
Wow, who wouldn't?
Get us that promo. Get us that information out.
Yeah, that's for World Trade 911.
I got to find out the
Big night of music and comedy. And that's going to be at the Hammerstein.
They're doing a new Fletch. Kevin, what's his name from Jersey? Jersey Films.
Kevin Smith?
Kevin Smith, yeah. And not using Chevy.
Really?
Jason Lee.
Oh, cool.
Who seems like it would be good.
I love Banky.
Yeah. Banky, and now Fletch.
And Fletchy.
Al, why don't you come in with that information for us?
Al, you're allowed to come in.
Yeah, for 5 seconds.
We recorded that promo last night.
I'm getting it. How can you not have it with you at all times?
He didn't keep it.
It's one of the situations that happens.
You didn't keep it, did you?
When you do a promo like that.
Ronnie, can I give you a spy report?
Yeah.
All right, Yankees.
Spy report.
Yankees up 1-0. It looks like a solo shot. I can't tell who hit it, though.
Who hit it, Al?
Who hit the home run?
Spencer.
Everyone's on their feet.
All right, Spencer beats out to it. Thank you, Fezzy73. And the real Fez. All right.
And that was off a shilling.
Thank you, G-Vac. Home run, Spencer. Too bad he didn't have anybody on base. But, Fezzy, if we win this, we tie it back up, and then we got to go against the big guys again.
Right.
But that goes to
Steven.
Yeah. But we need this win tonight.
All right, Hawk, that's a good idea. You went and got the promo with all the information. That's a good idea.
I will play this promo for you if you'd like to go to the show.
102.7 WNEW, bringing your ass back to the greatest city on earth. It's Ron and Fez with New York Forever.
It's the first annual World Trade 911 benefit, Monday, November 5th at the Hammerstein Ballroom.
A special evening of comedy and music. Tons of great comics are going to be there.
Like Richard Belzer.
He's so funny.
Lenny Clark.
Hysterical.
Adam Ferreira.
Hilarious.
Dennis Leary.
What a scream.
Chevy Chase.
Well, it's for charity, right? So
for tickets, call 212-206-1515. We're Ron and Fez for New York Forever on 102.7 WNEW. All right.
There you go.
All right. Monday, November 5th, 212-206-1515.
Yeah. And I don't know if you get to meet them, and I don't,
Right,
think it's a stand-up, but all these people are coming out. A lot of great people are coming out, a lot more than we mentioned. Thank you, Rory.
Thank you, Rory Hamptons. Quit ringing that bell!
Somebody's here, Fezzy. Some trick-or-treaters here. Let's bring in the trick-or-treater.
All right, come on in, trick-or-treat. Who's at our door?
Okie doke now, people! How the hell are you tonight?
He is dressed exactly like Farley.
What do you mean he is? For the love of God, it's me. I'm back.
All right, it's actually Chris Farley as Matt Foley, the inspirational speaker.
That would be motivational speaker.
All right,
and
sorry.
I live in the man down by the river.
God, he looks exactly like him.
That's because I am him.
All right.
All right, so what is he, Fez? What would his new title be?
I guess he's later years Chris Farley.
For the love of God, you got it right there, Fezzaroni.
Thank you. Later years, Chris Farley.
Later years, Chris Farley. It's nice to have you as part of this.
It's a pleasure to be back on Earth, trust me.
All right, we'll just let you sit in with us a little bit and see if it goes over as good as the Jim Morrison thing did last night.
Okie dokie.
Thank you, later years.
Oh, by the way,
Farley.
Fezzy, after 10 o'clock, Pheasant, well, I don't want to say Pheasant, but we get lazy. What we wanted to do is, after 10 o'clock, only regular callers call the show, but fake your voices and see if we can figure out who you are.
All right? See if you can trick or treat us.
Yeah.
With your phone calls. That's the regular, so we would know who you were anyway.
Right.
So we'll see if the regulars can fool us after 10 o'clock.
Hey, Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello? No, sorry. 48-3 here.
All right.
Ronnie, is that cork faces a racist Philly thing? Because my parents grew up in South Philly and always tell me stories how they chalk up their faces with the cork and go out as black people.
I tell you the truth. I hate to say it. Every single Halloween, there's my dad burning the cork and people are lined up. And I said, no for me. I go, no.
So you burn a cork, an actual cork, and then rub that on your face?
Yes. And there's your costume. And you know what? I sang a song to my dad. I sang this.
White people are so scared of black people.
I was so sensitive. I don't know. Ask your parents if they saw it a lot in the neighborhood.
No, I know they did. They always, every year they tell the stories.
It's bizarre. All right, thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks.
And don't forget, when you call in, now you can actually say hello to later years Chris Farley.
Yeah, later years Chris Farley.
Hey there, people. How are you?
Doing his lovable character, Fezzy.
Matt Foley.
The motivational speaker.
Right.
And he's dressed exactly like him. Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Anthony.
How you doing? Hey, you guys ever watch QVC, that guy that sells the baseball cards?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, that's who that is. That's not Chris Farley. That sounds just like the guy from QVC.
Are you later years QVC, man?
And a McGuire rookie card.
Now, seriously, do you feel like you're doing a Matt Foley justice?
I am doing Matt Foley.
No, that's
this
the guy
guy's
from
not
QVC.
from Chicago. He didn't die with a hooker.
Hey, 5250, guys.
All right. Hey, that's a great number to have, too, 5250.
Nice.
Isn't that the Van Halen album?
Or is that 5150?
Whatever. The point is...
51, 52, whatever it takes.
Hey, Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Joe.
Trick or treat.
Yeah.
I'm going trick-or-treating as Joe Poo.
You think anyone will get it?
I don't know, but I drink my own poo.
Oh, you
He
can't...
actually sounds more like Friday Fright.
You can't drink poo, dude.
All right, that's later day.
Well, if it turns into you can.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ricky, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Ricky.
Farley, what is he doing up in there? Is this the real the Farley, or is this the retarded brother Farley?
No, this is the real deal. I wasn't in together.
Oh, I thought you
Like my faggot brother, Kevin.
Yikes.
Oh, I thought you were the retarded one. Oh, well, 10948 checking
Why don't you shut your mouth?
Be nicer there, Matt Foley, to the callers.
He's trying to motivate him, I guess.
He's a big-ass car holder. Hey, Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up? I had a question for Chris Farley.
Yeah.
Okey doke, let it rip.
Okay, did you ever get it on with David Spade?
No, but I'm banging Dana Plato every night in heaven. She's a little slut.
What about Adam Sandler? Did you ever give it to him in the back door?
Once, but I was drunk.
Really? Nice.
So it didn't count.
This is like being at a bad Halloween party. All right.
People show up in their costumes and stay in their characters.
Later day Matt Foley or Chris Farley versus later day Jim Morrison.
Morrison's a pussy in heaven.
Get him with the heaven stuff.
You don't think I went to the other place, do you, Ronnie boy?
No, I don't there. Later day Chris Farley. Eric, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Eric.
How you doing?
Good.
My balls still smell.
Oh, we got pranked.
Not again on Halloween.
By the screaming group. No!
I didn't hang up this time.
Yeah, you hung in. Hey,
For you.
Where are you guys partying at tonight, Eric?
We're out in Long Beach, New York.
Long Beach, checking in, Fezzy.
Nice.
You better
And
believe it.
their balls smell. See you, brother.
Later.
Happy Halloween.
All right, people are going, is this latter-day Chris Farley, latter-day Matt Foley, or latter-day fat guy from the O&A Road shows?
Who? Never heard of the hack.
All right. Yeah, you're really adjusting your pants there. Later day,
Lost
Chris
a little
Farley.
weight from the last time I wore the outfit.
Gotta keep pulling up those pants.
Hey, Greg, you're on Run of Fez.
Hello, Greg.
Get your balls out. Hey, guys, I just wanted to say,
Yeah.
I didn't come to school today because the seniors starting to egg us if we came.
What are you, freshmen?
Yeah.
Really? You the world's smallest freshman?
Not the smallest freshman, I'm 5'4".
5'4".
No, 5'3".
Yeah.
You know what you gotta do there, little feller?
What?
You gotta stand up for yourselves and go up there and sock him in the nose.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, considering you're like 2 feet taller than me, I don't think I could reach.
There are 7'4" seniors there, Ronnie.
All right, thanks a lot there, Greg.
Wait, I want to ask you one more question. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. You know O&A always play the coolest music?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you play cool music?
I don't have no idea that Al picks out our music, and it's literally getting worse all the time.
The coolest song you have is, It's Friday. You should play, P.O.D. or whatever.
More P.O.D. Al.
P.O.D.?
Let's P.O.D. his mother out. All right,
Is that
thanks.
Christian rock?
Thanks, kid.
What's their story?
Fezzy.
Spy report. Spy report. Spy report.
What's the spy report?
Mark Grace just bombed one out. Upper decked it. It's 1-1. Thanks, G.
All right. 1-1 in the World Series, Game 4.
Go Cubbies!
The Cubbies aren't in it. Later day, Chris Farley.
What, you gonna tell me Newt Gingrich ain't president either?
Let's take a little break. 877-692-1027 on a Fez show.
POD by request for the 9th grade. We're on a Fez.
Every day is a new day.
POD is all we're into right now.
For the kids getting eggs.
Let's kick some ass. We're going to start playing more badass music.
877-692-1027 is the toll-free phone number. Hope everyone's having a great Halloween. Remember, go to ronfez.net. Play the football pool there. The winner of the pool this week gets to see George Carlin live, Complaints and Grievances. It's an HBO comedy special being taped live at the Beacon Theater on November 17th.
Fezzy, little Lene brought us some fudge-covered Oreos.
Nice. Good thinking, little Lene.
I never had these. Have you had these one?
Oh, yeah. Yep, they're good.
What is everybody always bringing Oreos for you? What did you ever say?
I know I mentioned Oreos, I think, once, and then from there, it was just a windfall.
Do me a favor. Mention steak and lobster one night as your favorite food. Give one to Matt Foley, too, would you?
Here you go, Matt Foley.
Thank you very much, Fezzalonis. Matt's a bit hungry.
Always. You staying in town tonight?
Hell no, I'm flying back.
To where?
The big cloud to the left.
Oh, I thought you were going to do the van by the river joke.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I couldn't bring the van with me. God's got a no parking rule in heaven.
I hate to think that's true.
All right, Fezzy. What?
More trick-or-treaters.
At this time of night, I didn't expect trick-or-treaters.
No,
All right, we're coming.
They're impatient.
Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
You want to pretend
God, no.
that we're going trick-or-treating?
Okay.
And I have this really cool red robot costume.
Oh, nice.
And this really cool toy gun.
All right.
And it looks really cool.
All right.
All right, fine, Kenny Allen.
Pretend that you guys just have fairy costumes.
No.
What? Yeah.
No.
Yes.
We're not going to go as fairies.
Let's pretend.
All right, let's pretend that I have some kind of a cool robot costume.
No, you don't.
And I've got some sort of Dragon Ball Z Goku costume.
No. No.
And I'm
the one who says things.
All right, so you... Fez and I are dressed as fairies, and what are you dressed as?
A really cool robot.
All right.
With this really cool toy gun.
Okay. Yeah.
So pretend...
Yeah, brother.
That... I just pretend that I'm pretending you to kill you.
What? He's pretending to kill us. Okay.
So pretend that we show up at a house and they're making fun of your costumes.
No.
Just pretend.
I know, but why would we wear costumes we're going to get made fun of for?
Because I told you to.
That doesn't mean we have to do it.
You're not the boss of us, Kenny Allen.
Yes, I am. I'm the leader.
All right, he is the leader. All right, what else, Kenny?
So pretend that everyone compliments me on my suit.
Yeah.
Everyone really likes it.
All right, we're pretending that.
And just pretend that, like, I'm pretending to see you guys again. And everyone starts laughing because you guys look like idiots.
This is the worst. Why would we even pretend we were idiots?
Because it's fun.
It's only fun for you, Kenny Allen.
That's the truth. It's only fun for you.
For all of us.
All right, pretend I have some kind of a ray gun.
Oh, that's good.
You know, and I'm able to turn Fez into like a super robot.
Oh, yeah, like a ninja-style robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm the one who says things.
All right, pretend that I start saying things.
Right.
No.
And Ronnie's our new leader.
It's my show.
It isn't your show.
It's not your
Yes,
show.
No, not show.
Just pretend it's my show.
No, we won't ever pretend that.
Why? I'm the leader.
You're not fun
I'm
to...
the boss.
You're not the boss of me. You're not the boss of me.
But you said I was.
All right, I'm not playing
Just
it.
pretend.
You are no fun to play with, Kenny Allen.
But we're just pretending.
I pretend this. Pretend you're off the show.
No.
Because you never play correctly.
My show.
All right, you're
You
out.
don't share well.
You're done.
No.
You're done, Kenny.
I'll tell.
Don't.
I'm telling.
No, he's going to tell his mom.
I'm gonna tell.
Don't
He's going to tell
tell.
Mrs. Allen.
No.
Now he went to tell. Now we're all in trouble. Going to get grounded.
The fairy costumes.
He only wants to play his way.
Right.
He's not a good sharer or anything.
Jeez, this is a bad Halloween.
I hope it's Kenny Allen's mom. He said he's going to tell. Don't open that door.
I'm going to tear out of here. All right, we're coming.
You're going to tear?
I'm going to tear. Hi, you're on Ron and Fez. Who's this?
Oh, hi, it's Mickey Mouse.
Oh, it's Mickey Mouse, Fez.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi, how you doing? What's up?
What happened?
Oh, I punched my bitch in the head.
Oh, so it's kind of foul-mouthed Mickey Mouse?
Yeah. Giving over candy here in the Magic Kingdom, so, I'm hanging with my bitch.
All right, you're losing.
That's Minnie.
You're losing character.
Sorry.
All right.
Just hanging out here with Minnie.
That's all you got, right? You thought that we would go crazy over the Mickey Mouse part.
When we heard bitch, that we'd fall out.
Yeah.
No.
Thanks, Mickey.
Pluto.
Now he's moaning to Pluto.
It was funny for a second. I thought maybe we'll get a new character on the show.
Right.
Guy's a bigger hack than I am.
Thank you. Later years, Chris Farley.
Oh, jeez. Now who? Hi, you're on Ron and Fez. Who's this?
Ooh, yeah. Dig it. This is Randy Macho Man Savage, full with the macho power.
Oh, it's a nice costume.
That's good with that bandana and everything.
Ooh, yeah. Give me some candy, yeah.
All right.
The sunglasses.
Here you go, Randy. Thank you very much.
All we got's a Slim Jim.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Willie.
Oh, it's Alf's dad. It's Alf.
Before you get up to that final snack, I want you to know I'll be right back.
Ha! Ha!
No problem.
That's a great Alf.
Yeah. Oh, I never watched the show. Is it good?
Yeah, 25 years ago.
All right, Fezzy, just about that time we said we would actually, even if you're a regular caller to the show,
right,
you could call up and try to fool us.
Okay.
You know.
So if we know you already, Those are the people we want you to try to fool us with.
And make sure we know you. Make sure we kind of know you, we've met you. Don't be somebody who's called the show twice.
Right, so when we remove the mask, we still don't know who you are.
Right. That's not going to work.
It's not going to help one bit.
You remember this? You live in this neighborhood? No. Let me just give you some candy then.
Where are your parents? And you just pointing.
And I always hate people who nod and shake their head yes. So.
All right, so here's the phone number. The regulars should know it.
Yeah.
877-692-1027.
Well, they're coming already, Fez.
All right, okay.
Unless that's Alf coming back.
I'm so worried about Kenny Allen's mom. All right. Hello, Ron and Fez.
Pretend.
Oh, God.
That I'm a different character accepted.
Okay, the first one.
No, I say the thing said.
All right, the first one's easy. It's Iris.
No.
Oh, it's not.
I say the thing.
Okay, all right. We've already guessed you, Iris. Oh, Lord.
That you're soup or something.
Uh-huh.
And I eat you.
What is that? Why would we be soup?
It's just pretend.
You're a worse pretender than Kenny Allen, Iris.
You're the bastard that tried to ruin this whole character I had going.
Iris, the idea is for us to guess, for you to change your voice and for us to guess. We knew immediately it was you.
Guess what this is?
What? Oh, Iris, you're disgusting.
That's your mom's ass.
It is not. Iris, oh, now she hung up angry, Ronnie.
That was a good costume, though, because it looked like your mom's ass.
It did not look like my mother's ass, rude and rude.
Well, I was hoping we'd get that off to a better start than...
Right. Well, so far, we're 1-0. All right, let's see who's at the door trick-or-treating.
Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, regular caller.
Is this a male? Yes, it's a male. Have you been in the studio before?
I can't tell if it's yes or no.
No, you've never.
For the love of God!
All right, I'm going to make a guess. I'm going to say it's Foul-Mouthed Elmo.
No.
That's your turn.
It's not Foul-Mouthed Elmo. It's no one that's been in the studio before. Gee, who does that leave? I think everyone's passed.
I know.
Here.
Is it Mrs. Staples?
Thank God.
Is it Dan from Hoboken?
No. Okay, let's see. Is it Pooter Toot?
We're just guessing everyone off the message board.
I think it's Angel Amy.
Angel Amy. Now, we did establish it was a male, right?
And never been to the studio before? Have we ever met you at a bar crawl?
I can't tell yes or no's.
I'm going to say it's the heckler.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Good one, Ronnie.
That
was a great new character.
I make my face like a spastic. I just turn it all the way to the side, and I just go.
That was great.
That's excellent, heckler.
The kids, it's like.
I like that character better than Heckler.
Well, but no, I could be like the contorted, retarded Heckler man. I mean,
that was
working on that
terrific.
for about 2 seconds.
That's
By the
like
way,
later years Heckler.
I wouldn't get it.
Give you guys the sound effects, like I do the machine gun, and
I got to tell you, I wouldn't have got that. LQ got it on the instant feedback, and I just stole it, Fez.
Nice work, LQ.
I had a choice of like 30. I do a lot of voices, and that was like one of like 30 that I just called. I used to scare kids with.
And then you picked this one.
Yeah.
I know, it was just so bizarre. I fooled Al Dukes, he was just like, who is this? And I was like,
that's nothing to be proud of.
Who's that in the room? What's that going on?
That's later years Chris Farley.
Somebody saw Joe Pooh get over last night, so they're trying their bit, and it's not doing as well.
Bloody freaking God! I think it's going just fine.
It's kind of just laying there.
All right, thanks, Heck.
Happy Halloween, everybody!
Happy Halloween, Heckler.
Wait, hold on. Heck? I missed him. They say LQ said, ask him to do Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, so LQ must know him, and that's what knew that voice.
All right. He's heard the contorted face voice before.
Sure. All right. Well, that was fun, Fuzzy. And even if we don't get anybody, is that our door?
Yeah, I think that is our door.
Oh, well, we said we only wanted regular callers to try to fool us. I didn't think they would be coming in quite so fast. Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, regular caller.
Hello?
Yes.
How you guys doing there?
I don't know if this is amusing to anybody but me and Fez. Personally, I love it.
I'm cracking up. All right, are you a male?
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, all right, give us a second.
I know.
You know already?
I think I know.
I think I got it too.
What's going on, guys?
That was great. The jobber. All right,
nice
great job.
Jobber.
All right.
Nice, guys.
All right, see you later.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween, buddy.
Later.
All right, this might just 100%. I wouldn't have got it.
I'm falling down. This is too funny.
It may only be for us, but that was a lot of fun.
If you're lucky, though, you'll get up.
All right,
LQ,
thank you.
By the way, Fezzy, LQ has F me boobs. So that's why she knows.
Oh.
Her and Heckler do the late night calls to each other. God knows what they're saying. He's doing that. Wow. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. We had Heckler and there was, what is that?
That's our doorbell, Ronnie.
Again?
Apparently there's more regular callers at the door.
Either that or another angel's getting its wings.
What's that mean? That's from a different movie at all. It has nothing. I'll talk about it later, but
it's supposed to be dead.
Hold on. Hey, hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, regular caller.
Let's pretend that Billy's bit is going as well as mine did last night. All right.
This is Jim Morrison, but who could the real Jim Morrison be?
Yeah, this later year's Jim Morrison.
I'm trick-or-treating tonight.
Yeah.
In Connecticut, in the United States of America. All right.
Now, let me say this, Fezzy. Since he thinks he's Jim Morrison, that only happened in the movie, not on any album.
Right.
Do you want to sing it?
All you are right now is doing the movie, not Jim Morrison.
All right.
That's Val Kilmer.
Hey.
You're Iceman. You're basically here as Iceman from Top Gun.
Hey, look, Mama.
Mama?
All right.
Thank you there.
Take care, regular caller.
All right, so who are we've had the
Heckler.
Heckler.
We've had
Iris, who we guessed right away.
The Jobber.
Who you guessed. I wouldn't have got Fuzzy. F me boobs really guessed Heckler.
And, of course, later years, Jim Morrison, Joe Pooh.
And now I wonder how many people are also saying, geez, I wonder if I'm enough of a regular to call. I do some stuff, but that would be too much.
There's the door again.
Are you sure that must be our downstairs door? Didn't you put the porch light on? They're going around down the driveway to our back door.
Oh, I hate it when people ring my back door. Too loud.
Ass joke again.
What's going on, boys?
All right, so this is a girl jobber.
Right?
Yeah.
Desi?
Yes.
Are you just laughing at your own little impression? Girl jobber?
Desi?
Yes. Yes, regular caller.
Listen. I better just sign out.
Hold on, don't panic. Don't punch out.
I better just go.
No.
I'm not as funny as Chris Doof. I have no flag story to tell you.
Chris Doof?
Wait, there's a reference.
All right, hold on. Stay with us, okay, regular caller?
Okay.
Wasn't Chris Doof a Jobber reference?
No.
Yeah, the guy who worked at the store with him with the flag.
Right, yeah. Thank you, later years, Chris Farley.
I got a strong radio.
Now, regular caller, this is very, very funny.
No, it's really not. I'm really doing a bad job over here. I'm really embarrassed.
All right, I know who it is.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I know who I think it is.
No.
All right, you say, Fez.
I think it's Lisa, Pantera's girlfriend.
No, I'm not one of the well, I'm not her.
You know, are you one
I'm
of
not
the...
Lara Croft.
I know who it is.
No.
Are you one of the swill holes?
This is, let me ask you this. Have you ever talked very sexy on the air for us?
Oh, yeah, hi.
Sweet Melissa.
Hi, Sweet Melissa.
That was excellent.
I'm such a tool.
Maybe your new character can be Girl Jobber. What's going on, guys?
My favorite part was, maybe I better sign out.
I didn't really have anything to say.
No, it was perfect.
That was excellent.
But here's the thing.
Guys.
Halloween. You know the show better than us because we're going, what the hell is that reference?
You didn't know that, Chris. That was a great story.
Yeah. He was the one who beat up some guy.
Yeah, he beat up to get the flag back.
Yeah. Somebody tried to steal the flag out of his dad's store.
All right, guys. Happy Halloween.
Wonderful job, babe.
All right, love you.
Happy Halloween, Sweet Melissa.
That was very funny, Fizz.
That was great. You know, that's a voice you'd think we'd know.
Right. It's hard.
That voice doesn't have quite the same effect on Matt that the other one did.
All right. You'll like this, Fez. I just get this from the jobber. Yo, I almost freaked. I forgot I told that story on the air. No one knows I'm the jobber.
Jobber right now is wondering how Sweet Melissa knows about Chris Duff or Doof.
Why, she's doing his voice. He's at his house screaming, no!
Oh, God, worlds are colliding. They're collapsing in on each other.
Oh, that was funny.
Excellent.
All right, we'll take a little break. We'll come back. Remember, we have to take a break now.
We'll have to wait. Hold on at the door.
All we want is regular callers to trick or treat us and see if we can guess who they are.
All right, if we can guess our regulars tonight when you disguise your voices. 877-692-1027.
We're on a Fez.
We're on a Fez. Tonight, as we wrap up the show, taking calls from our regular callers, the ones we know that have called on a regular basis, obviously, visited the studio that we know from the bar crawls, but we're asking them to try to fool us tonight.
Let's go over so far. We had Kenny Allen. Guessed him right away. Iris
was a gimme.
Right.
Then that was followed up by the heckler, who I could have guessed all night and would never have said heckler.
No, me neither. We got cheated on that. The jobber.
Yeah.
Sweet Melissa.
Yeah.
Is that everybody?
Was that everyone that's...
As far as I know.
Joe Pooh.
Oh, yeah, Joe Pooh.
Who?
Jim Morrison.
Oh, thank you.
Later day Jim Morrison.
Yeah. Was the other one.
All right, let's try some of these people.
All right.
Well, when they eventually come to the door.
Oh, that's right. Oh, there's some now. There's someone.
Well, I think they might be coming in a group.
All right, easy on the doorbell. We're coming.
Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
This is Iris' sister calling.
Dolores.
Yes.
I don't know this one at all.
You don't know me? Is my sister Iris there?
Huh.
Wow, I'm really, really thrown off.
All right, I want to try to make a guess.
Yeah, already?
I think I'll try.
Yeah.
Dan from Hoboken?
That's what I was thinking.
No, you're wrong.
Okay, I wasn't thinking that.
Have you been in the studio with us?
No.
No, okay.
You do a regular call on the show, though? You call quite a bit?
Yes.
And we've known you for a long time on the air?
Yes, a very long time.
And we've never met?
No.
Wow.
I think it's Bernie Getz.
I think it's Elmo.
Thank you, foul-mouthed Elmo. Go on, Ronnie.
That was very good, Foulmouth Elmo. All right.
He's a bad sport.
He really is. Jeez.
Go on, Ronnie.
There we go.
It is.
Sometimes they go to the door before it's even time. Scary.
All right, we'll get the door.
Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, I go poo in my tongue.
I know who this is.
Who's that?
This is Lisa Lara Croft.
No.
Damn it.
Is it, are we friends from the bar crawl?
Yes.
Have you been in studio before?
Do we just love you? Are we just crazy about you? It's F Me Boobs from the message board.
Hi.
Hi, F Me Boobs. Good one.
Hi, guys.
Very nice one. Here's a piece of candy.
That was a bad one.
No, it was good.
Okay.
All right.
All right, bye.
All right, we got to stop this. We got a spy report, Fuzzy.
Oh, okay.
Spy report. Spy report.
Kyle, you got a spy report for us?
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, yeah, I got a spy report.
Yeah,
the Yankee game's tied up. It's 1-1 now.
Yeah, we've had that.
All right, well, then blame Malduke for putting me through.
Yeah, good point. All right, thanks. Anytime you can get him in trouble.
Tell me, Ron, how the hell are you knowing all these?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. Here's...
Oh, no.
Hold that thought.
Yeah, I got
At this hour, we still have trick-or-treaters coming.
Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, it's Kyle. It's Kyle.
All right, it's someone acting like Whispering Kyle.
Shut up, Fez.
But not a nice person.
This is a strange one.
It is Whispering Kyle.
Whistling?
Yeah, it's whispering.
It's whispering, whatever, jackass.
All right, have you ever been in the studio before?
Yes, I have.
Recently?
Why do you care, jackass?
He's a very aggressive.
Right. Yeah, it must be someone that I don't care for on a personal basis because I don't like this voice.
So if you don't like the voice,
I don't like this character, so I must not like the person very much.
Do you live in Jersey?
What's that?
I don't like you either, Fez.
Wow, I'm kind of thrown. Have we played foosball together?
Yes.
Are you any good?
Suck. I'm the best.
Yeah. See, I mean, you can't fake it. You have to tell us the exact truth. Are you any good?
I'm better than you.
Huh.
See, I don't think it's fair unless you give real answers. And nobody who comes in off the street is better than me. Yes, are there people that work in this building better than me? Yes,
Sure.
there are.
Yeah.
I'm willing to admit that.
Is this Rudy?
Yeah, right.
Rudy's better than me.
Huh.
Do you work in radio?
No.
Have you been into this station more than, let's say, 5 times?
Yes.
Have you done O&A's show?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Is this Paul Bond?
No, you jackass.
Okey doke.
You think you know his best friend?
That's the only thing you got the OA and you just yelled out.
Well, I thought I had it before that.
Is it Panther Boy? Rich Voss.
No, he sucks.
Man, this one is the first time I really feel stumped, but I don't think he's being totally honest.
I might not have been honest in the beginning. Ask me again.
I'm not going to go through the whole thing all over again.
You might be better than me in football. We're about even.
We're about even.
I can't even picture this one. Are you a funny person?
No, I'm terrible.
So why do we
in my opinion.
Why do we bring him in and why do O&A bring him in? I know.
You might think I'm funny. I'm not.
Is it Big Kev?
I want to say, is it Dan from Hoboken?
Yeah.
Ah!
I knew it was someone I didn't like.
Can I tell you something, Dan? You're nowhere close to me in foosball.
Oh,
You're out of your mind.
You're out of your mind. We're about even, I say.
Oh, man, I want a contest next Friday.
Set it up.
Set it up.
It's set up.
It's set up constantly. Very good, though. That was a good voice.
I don't know. I had nothing. I was surprised I didn't choke.
This is what how I got it.
I think Billy would have a better chance assaulting Mike. Yeah, I'm not going to.
Hey, Dan, you got to send in an instant feedback in a different font now.
That was good. That was very funny.
Later years, Chris Farley.
All right, see you later, Dan.
See you guys later.
Yeah, Danny. Happy Halloween.
Oh, that's probably it, Fez. I'm sure that's the last skid.
I would
We're
hope
running out
so.
of candy in here with me and Fez.
Well, you know what? You know how I got him?
me into it.
You know how I got him?
How's that?
When he started having no self-worth. You might think I'm funny. I don't think. I'm thinking, who hates... You know, normally a comic is like, I'm literally the best that there is.
Sure, I kill.
So when he started putting himself down,
the lack of self-worth.
Is that our bell?
That's our door again.
Yeah.
All right, let's see who's there.
Hi, Ron and Fez.
Hello, regular caller.
Wow. I don't even know if... are you a male?
That's a no?
I already think it's Joe Poo.
It sounds like Joe Poo, you're right.
You're incorrect, sir.
It's doing kind of a British accent.
Kind of that Harry Potter thing from earlier.
Yeah. Have you been into the studio before?
Yes.
Did we decide man or woman? Did we ever get that?
No. Are you a woman?
Uh-huh.
All right, so that's a yes.
Have we seen you naked?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Are you what we call stacked?
A little bit, I think so.
Were you here earlier tonight?
No.
Are they real?
You suck.
Hey, Lisa.
Oh, am I a man or a woman? Thanks a lot. You almost got me on that one. I can't keep a straight face anymore.
That was excellent.
You think everyone else is me, but you couldn't get it when it was me.
I know.
That was like our ace. We got. Eventually, if you yell out Lisa enough, it's going to be right.
Well, you're so feminine when you're doing the other voice.
Yeah. I'm anti-Fez.
Yeah. What? You having a happy Halloween?
Oh, surely.
Yeah.
Getting back in my outfit in a little while.
I can't wait.
Getting one more usage out of this.
All right.
Later, guys.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Bye.
Later, guys. She's so cute.
Later, guys.
She is so adorable. That's Lisa, of course, who's done the show many times.
Pantera's girlfriend.
And we did get to see her naked. She kind of put her hair over her gigantic breast, but it was useless. Then the next thing I know, she just said, the hell with it, and started walking around naked.
Good work later years, Chris Farley.
Wow, well, we had a lot of...
Whoa! It's like it's nonstop. What is this, Grand Central Station?
For the love.
Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, this is Harry Potter Jr.
Harry Potter Jr.?
Yes, it is.
Now, let me just say this. I know that when Harry Potter called earlier, that was Joe Poo.
Right.
So my guess is going to be that Harry Potter Jr. is Joe Jr.
It's Joe Jr.
Yeah! Nice!
You got that one on the first one.
Very good, Joe Jr.
The ratings are going up.
No, he just thinks every time he comes on. What did you get for Halloween?
Candy.
And what have you been drinking?
Pee.
Don't drink that. That's
what?
It's very bad for you to drink that, son.
Why?
It's poison.
Since when?
Since it's always been poison to drink.
One.
All right, let me check with Matt Foley. Matt Foley, can you drink your own pee?
I have. Look where the hell I ended up, for the love of God.
All right.
Where are you living?
Told you.
All right, Joe Jr. Thanks, buddy. That was an excellent job.
Drink tea.
Yeah.
No, don't tell people to do that.
See you later. That was excellent. Harry Potter Jr. What a good character. The only way I got it is Joe Poo did it very bad.
Right. Brilliant deduction.
Yeah, well, Fuzzy, I'm all over this thing.
Way to solve it. That's the way you figured out the Dan from Hoboken. The lack of self-esteem.
The lack of
yet another character.
Look, jackass, I've never thought I was funny, but if you do, then that's your problem. This has got to be Dan from Hoboken. Yeah, I guess I really got to start working on my writing. He just shows up with a blank notebook. A guy who needs to work on his writing. Nobody is funnier than that damn Dan. And he doesn't know it. What do you mean? I look over at Matt Foley because we're doing the low self-esteem bit, and he just nods his head like, it's a sad one.
Yeah. I haven't been on Earth for a while. I forgot what this was like.
Ronnie says this.
I want a line for God's sake.
Dan knew how funny he was. And there's Matt Foley, arms folded, just looking at his shoes, shaking his head like, it's a lost cause.
Jeez. All right.
Nothing sadder.
We'll take a break. Oh, I guess it's more regulars, though, fellas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
All right, we'll come back, though, okay? We got to take a break first. We'll come back.
Hold on at the door.
I have no idea if this is fun for anybody but us, but I'm having a ball tonight, Fez. 877-692-1027, The Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
Ron and Fez here telling you about joining the incomparable New York Health and Racket Club. Join now for only $99 a month. Pay as you go, no long-term commitments. And when you join, you get to use all HRC locations at no additional cost.
You got to care about yourself like our own Matt Foley, Fez.
Yeah, stay in shape. Motivate people.
Make it happen.
Right.
I never cared when I was alive. Maybe I'll take care of it now with one of those body sculpt classes.
Yeah, there's plenty of classes.
I'd like to see you aqua-size.
Sure, over 500 weekly classes.
I used to be a floater, but I think I'm going to go for the 15-minute abs and the half a yoga. I need to relax a bit.
Half a yoga?
Maybe I'll go for the whole thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
for the whole yoga. What's the numbers over there, Matt?
Well, let me see here. The numbers over at this place would be 1-800-HRC-BEST. That's right. 1-800-HRC-BEST or log on to hrcbest.com today.
No other club in New York offers pools, whirlpools, saunas, and steam rooms at every location, and HRC also has the largest corporate membership program in New York. Give them a call, 1-800-HRC-BEST, New York Health and Racket Club.
Ron and Fez.
You're scaring me. Stop it.
1027 WNEW.
All right. We might want to get all the song next time. We're on at Fez, 877-692-1027.
6 seconds is plenty, Fez. After that, we got to start paying for it.
Ended as abruptly as I did.
No, with you, we saw it coming. Later years, Chris Farley.
Chris Farley, you know what? I've been wanting to tell... Oh, I'm sorry. I can't...
We never get a chance to talk. That doorbell keeps ringing.
Well, it's the regulars, Fezzy, the regular callers.
Right, that's what we're asking for this Halloween. See if they can trick us, the regular callers, the people we know from the show, if they can fool us with a different voice.
All right, let's see if this works. Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, boys. Oh no. You don't know how bad I need it. Oh, no. Hi, boys.
Is this Sweet Melissa?
Ronnie, my favorite.
Sounds like Sweet Mel.
I already know who this is. From his ramblings in the back seat the other night.
Oh, gosh.
It's Sweet Melissa.
It is not.
Is this crazy paranoid?
You son of a... How'd you guess it, dude?
Because
you're using your own voice.
That damn Al Dukes is always giving things away.
And you were so weird in the back seat the other night.
Hey, I don't know how I ended up in the back seat with Fez, man.
Well, that'll happen.
Just lucky.
Hey, it was a party, brother. Thank you very much. I'm still down here waiting for you guys. I don't think y'all are showing up, though.
All right, buddy.
Did we say we would?
You gotta realize, too, it's yellow when it calls the show who says y'all.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, thanks a lot there. See you later, Paranoid. All right.
All right, Paranoid.
All right, so he helped us. We've only really met him once.
Right, yeah.
But he used the same voice that was just in my... Go, wow, man, I feel like I'm in Disney. He's like the bus driver from The Simpsons.
Otto.
Oh, think of it.
Otto.
Right on the tip of my tongue.
Otto is the bus driver's name for The Simpsons.
Try it the other way.
Otto.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Matt.
You know something, Matt? I just about had it.
Oh.
Right.
You know, I'm not getting a fair deal here.
All right, who's at the door?
Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Is this Ron and Fez? You suck.
It's someone with a really bad phone.
I got a bad... You got a bad phone. I got a bad phone. You got a bad phone.
Jeez, this is far too much talent to pull this off.
What's the problem?
All right, so doing Beavis and Butthead.
He doesn't make much money. Listen to that friggin' phone, for God's sake.
Shut up, dumbass.
Jesus Christ, Paul Bond, can't you get an act?
Who's that, Fat Foley?
This Paul?
Yeah.
All right,
From Air Sack.
All right, did you know it from his act?
Yeah, this phone sucks. That's what gives me away.
It always gives me away.
It's like you're calling from a sponge.
God damn it.
All right, Paul, very good.
Hey.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Same to you, Paul.
Happy Halloween, Paul.
Get to work.
Check out all Airsick songs on airsick.net.
I hear they're good.
Yeah.
Really?
You know what I want to do?
I don't know where you're hearing things.
It's getting kind of late. I want to...
Oh, we can finally talk?
Let
me tell you my story.
Well, I was going to set you up a sofa bed in case, because I know you have no place. I don't want you sleeping in the...
Can you wheel?
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I have to...
Wow, they're really persistent.
Must be a little kid.
Yeah.
It's a little kid when they do that.
Or a hungry fat guy.
We're coming.
All right, we'll get the door.
Hey, hi, you're on Fez.
I drink my own pee.
Joe Jr.?
It's got vitamins.
All right.
Vitamin P.
Huh.
Are you also a kid, though?
No.
No. Have you ever been in the studio?
No.
Were you at the bar crawl?
No.
Have you ever called the show before?
Yes.
Are you a woman?
Yes.
A woman who hasn't been up to the studio.
Are you one of the babies?
No.
Are you, Laura Brooks?
Yes.
Wow! Excellent! I never would have got that.
Laura Brooks, the beautiful niece of Albert Brooks, who runs another Kooky Crazy page online.
Damn it, Fezzy. That was great. How'd you get her?
Never met her.
Yeah.
And never been to the studio. I'm trying to think of the women in our lives who we've never met.
That was excellent, Laura. I never would have got that in a million years.
Oh, okay. I was afraid you'd get me right away because usually you know my voice.
Yeah, but, I thought that you were a young boy. And that's when you were doing this for
Your
us.
mouth's God's ear.
Yeah.
My mouth.
All right.
I like that a lot, actually, yeah.
That was wonderful.
Okay, good.
All right, we'll see you later.
Okay, guys, take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Laura Brooks.
You're welcome.
Okie dokes, my turn.
Yeah. What I wanted to do with you, and I was talking about lending you some money.
Well, this is going to be... for the love of God!
Someone's out there. We got to get the door. I'm sorry.
It better be an 8-ball.
I'm sorry, Matt Foley.
Here's the problem. It's probably going to be one of our regulars.
Right, you hate to leave them waiting at the door.
Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
I drink my own pee.
Jeez.
Everyone's doing Joe Jr. out there in the sky.
They were all faking. This is the real one. It's got vitamins.
All right.
Is this a young kid?
No.
Is it a young lady? A woman?
Yes.
All right.
Have you been here to the studio?
Yes.
You date a guy who has a big keyboard.
No.
Huh. All right. Are you one of the swill holes?
No.
Okay. But you have been to the studio?
Yes.
Recently?
Yes.
Did you go on a bar crawl?
No.
Were you here tonight?
Yes.
Helen?
No.
Mike?
No.
It's a woman.
Who was here tonight?
Do you work here?
Yes.
Hawk, do you have an answer?
Is it a tasteless genie?
Yes.
Oh! That was excellent.
Drink tea. Restrooms.org.
Oh. I never would have got that one.
Where are you at?
I'm in the other studio.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
She's right there.
Hello.
All right, tasteless Jenny. Excellent.
We should have known looking through the window. You're on the phone in front of us.
Let me get a quarter. It's a chick behind the glass.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Later years, Matt Foley.
Matt's a little backed up, Fezzy. You can understand.
Sure. Oh, there's that bell again.
Yeah. Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
That Jenny is so adorable. Hi, boys.
Stop ringing the bell. We already
You're in.
I'm sorry. I'm just so excited.
Wow, I don't know this one at all.
Sure you do, Ronnie. Come on, think hard.
Bar crawl person?
Absolutely.
Big on the message board?
Please.
Big as in Big Jim?
No.
Straight guy?
Absolutely.
Were you here tonight?
No, I was not.
When we see you, do you bring a chick with you or you work in the room?
You always accuse me of things.
I know it is then. Is this the GVAC?
Yeah, you got it.
GVAC.
You should have asked if he's just banging me boobs.
Hey, Matt Foley. You know what, Matt Foley? Because of you, I get a long. I didn't even tell you about this, Fezzy.
Right.
From Myra, the
naughty nurse.
Yeah, who is just crushed because of some of the things that Matt Foley has been spreading about her.
Really? And using the name on the air.
Right, using the name on the air. So we're going to bring her in at a later time. Heckler had to step in and say, call, right to Ron. Nothing would happen like that. Hey, GVAC, thanks, buddy.
Hey, thank you, guys.
And I guess you'll be hitting on her next.
No, hey, come on, man. You guys are terrible. You know, I try and be a nice guy. Look what I get.
You're a dog. You are a dog.
What are you getting, G-Back? Tell us.
Sweet Melissa, too cute. F me boobs. You're working every one of them.
All buddies of mine.
You're a whore, G-Back.
Hey, can I give a see ya? I've never done a see ya.
We love it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. That was awful. That was awful. All right,
Quit using the fake voice.
Have a good one, boys.
That's it.
All right, that's GVAC.
That should be...
oh, gosh. It doesn't stop.
Hey, Vaughn.
More regulars at the door.
Hi, you're on Run of Fez.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi. Hi, Ron. Hi, Fez.
Well, I'm not picking up the voice.
Oh, you know me.
Really?
You betcha.
Have you been... you think you know Matt?
I'm going to go to this well once more. Were you here tonight?
Was I there today?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
All right.
Sooner or later, I was back again.
Damn it, you, Billy.
That's Matt.
Okay.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Thanks for having us there, guys.
It was great. Hey, a great voice. I never would have got it either.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't hear your little angel wings.
It's Gyro.
See you later.
Gyro.
All right, little Anae's dad.
Oh, God.
Oh, I know who that is. Hi, you're on Run of Fez.
Hello, regular caller.
Hello, this is Iris's mother.
Wow.
Iris.
She's got to be 200.
The whole family smokes a lot.
Wow.
Iris, I have an idea for your show.
What's that?
Have your callers call in after 10.
We're already doing that. Iris's mother. This is pretty good.
This sounds like the voice Princess Leia used when she was in the bounty hunter disguise on freezing Han Solo.
Is it Princess Leia?
I have another idea.
All right, have you ever been here to the studio?
I've been to the studio.
You have?
It was a crisis with Iris.
What a nut. You're definitely a woman, right?
Is that right?
Normally I would be offended.
Is this Norton?
We haven't been told we stink.
It's not Norton.
Wow.
This one's rough.
Have we seen you naked?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
But the opportunity is there.
Yes, Hawk?
Hawk, what do you got?
Is it Crazy Mary?
If it was Crazy Mary, I swear, I would literally make the best Halloween ever.
I am not crazy.
That's what Crazy Mary used to say.
Right.
I'm not crazy, Mary.
Were you at the bar crawl?
Yes.
All right, this last one.
Oh.
Yes.
Were you at any of the others?
Never.
Oh, okay. So someone...
Did somebody yell at you because you were going to wear the same costume?
Oh, yeah. Is it too cute?
Oh. Possibly.
Is this too cute?
There's a Q in my name.
Oh, it's cousin Quinn.
Hey, cousin
that was
Quinn.
very good.
That one took us a long time.
That was the longest so far.
I'm never, ever going to regain my voice.
Yeah. And your pal Paranoid just called a few minutes ago. We had the whole gang.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, honey.
All right, thanks, guys. Bye.
I would talk to you more, but lost.
I can help with the voice thing. Oh, for the love of God.
More people at the door, more regular callers.
Hey, you got to admit something, Fez. We've done unbelievable with this.
Yeah, we know our listeners.
Well, that's sad to know. Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez, trick or treat. Smell my feet. Give me something good to eat.
Well, at least it's not Joe Jr.
I drink my own pee.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Have you been here before?
No.
Do you call the show quite a bit?
Yes.
Are you royalty?
No.
You're thinking Horde King?
Oh.
Just because you haven't heard from him yet. That's your problem.
I know, quit picking names and going with them over and over again. Matt.
Jeez, I don't know. I think I can understand. I don't know if I get this guy.
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
What do you call a young black baby?
No, don't do the joke.
A niglet.
All right.
White people are so scared of black. White people are so scared of black.
This is just the caller who does Jackie.
And doing his Jackie voice. So how are we supposed to guess that?
That's I never even would guess the stupid Jackie guy.
It would be like Joe Jr. calling in as Joe Jr.
Right.
Well, this is getting deep.
God.
Luckily, we're towards the end of the show, right?
Right, yes.
You can tell by the callers.
3 minutes left.
It's a Jackie guy doing Jackie.
This time I'm doing Jackie.
We still don't know who it is. I told you it was Jackie.
If he would have called like this, we never would have got it because he's only called like 5 or 6 times.
Right, as Jackie.
Every time. Well, that's probably, jeez.
Oh. Who could it be now?
Who can it be now? Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Oh, my God, it's Ron and Fez.
Hello?
Hi.
All right, woman.
Uh-huh. I went to the rock day. I bought these shoes.
It's a pretty good voice.
Yeah.
Have you been here to the studio?
Yes, I have.
Were you drinking on the air?
No. Huh. Who comes here and doesn't drink?
Matt.
Wait a minute. Have you been here more than once? Oh, I almost said Crazy Claire. Did you come here with a guy?
Yeah.
A guy that we're kind of friends with?
I don't know.
You don't know if we're friends?
Were you naked?
No.
Damn.
I was going to say Angel Amy, but she's been here more than once.
Any of the babies? You're a baby?
No.
Not a baby. Are you a swill hole?
No.
She didn't drink.
Oh, that's right.
Is it Ink Girl?
Yeah.
Oh, way to go. Nice. I wouldn't have got that one.
I heard the tongue ring chattling around in the back.
Very, very good. All right. That was good, Ink.
Thank you.
All right, I never would have got it. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So we're about only down to 1. I know there's a bunch of people on here.
Right, we're at 1 minute at this point.
How about that 50, Ron?
All right, Al has put up somebody to see if we can't get them quick. Well, oh, there they are.
Wow.
Let's try it real quick. Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello. This is Fezzy's mom from Pinellas Park, Florida.
It's too loud for Pantera.
All right, it's a woman. Have you been here to the studio?
No.
Bar crawls?
Yes.
Okay, how many bar crawls?
Too cute?
Just one, the last one.
No, that's not too cute.
Just the last one.
Is this the happy nurse, Myra?
No.
Damn it.
Okay.
Wait, here's a hint. Is that thunder I hear?
Thunder.
Thunderlips!
Is this Fuzzy Butt?
Yeah! Excellent.
Fuzzy Butt.
This is the girl.
Halloween, guys.
Fez gave her away at her wedding.
Right.
Yes, thank you.
Happy Halloween.
You too.
All right, that was excellent.
Good work, Fuzzy Butt.
All right, that was fun. I don't know whether it mattered to anybody but us, but we had a lot of fun. Sometimes you got to do stuff for yourself, Fez.
That was our Halloween.
I'm sorry, we can't. We don't have time.
Turn out the porch light.
Damn that hooker.
All right, we're Ron and Fez. We will be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock, right after Opie and Anthony.
No more mass appeal stuff. See you, Matt Foley.
See you for the love of God.
Ron and Fez, 1027 WNEW.
Yeah, we actually, me and Billy Staples and Rory Hampton's headed down to the Village for...
I bet, like you do most nights. East Village?
Sure. For what was going on for Halloween.
Yeah.
Boy, you should have seen all the drag queens running.
With you guys?
No, they were everywhere. Not just with us. Mm-hmm. What was weird was we get down there, and who do we run into as soon as we get out of the car is Osama bin Laden with a rocket going through him.
A rocket in his butt?
Yes.
You are lying. The guy who called us last night, Pitbull.
Pitbull from the fire department.
Don't lie, because there's hundreds of thousands of people that show up for that parade.
I know. And we run into our guy.
Swear to God.
Swear to God and baby Jesus.
All right, Rory, I know you're Catholic, right?
Yes, I am.
You swear to God, because I don't trust the Lutheran.
I
don't trust the Lutheran who swear to God, because you don't have the real God.
Yes, I do. I have your God.
Jesus?
Yes.
Christ?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were Lutheran.
I am Lutheran.
All right, so the guy who calls us and says, is this a bad costume? And we said, no, you're going to be fine. You actually bump into him on the street.
Right. Out of
Talk
all
about
those
a Seinfeld.
I know.
A Seinfeld episode.
And here's the thing. He was worried about going to the Village dressed as Osama bin Laden with a rocket in his butt.
Right.
And he couldn't have been more the celebrity.
He was huge, huh?
Strangers off the street coming in and wanting to get their picture taken with them.
Now, as we're leaving last night, some huge... These guys are... I'm catching a cab, and they're going to catch a cab and go downtown. Some huge white pimp stretch limo that had to be a block and a half long comes riding up and offers to take you guys.
Right. So Billy Staples negotiates with the driver.
Sure.
Of this big, long stretch limo job.
Let me guess. You got crack.
And he ends up taking us down to the Village. We go down there in style. This limo was beautiful inside.
It looked like Puff Daddy's limo. Beautiful. The thing was at least a block and a half long, white as hell.
It was nice getting dropped off in the Village in style like that.
You look like Snoop Dogg and Little Bow Wow.
So Billy handled that for us. It was a really fun night. We had to Caravas, got Greek food.
Free Greek food again.
Yeah.
You're taking advantage.
I didn't know we were going to Caravas. Someone had to get a euro to go to take home.
That's the only way he's allowed to stay out late. He takes a euro home to the Mrs. Staples.
So we're there. We're at Caravas. There's a guy in a corner, an older guy, dressed fairly normal. Nice sweater on, nice shoes, nice socks, but also in a G-string.
Your dad's in town?
No, it wasn't my dad this time.
Okay.
So this guy's crouched in the corner like a bad dog, and every now and then a dominatrix comes by and just gives him a good whack in the ass.
In the restaurant?
In the restaurant. And, you know, the waitresses are going through, they're doing their job like nothing's going on, like this happens every night.
Did they know him? Was he
no...
like a regular or just something off the street?
I think it was just something off the street. And I came in because his assy was cold.
How weird everybody gets.
I know, it's such a weird Halloween. Speaking of weird...
Why does any guy want to be smacked by a chick? How's that a good thing? I never understand that.
Some other guy went over to the dominatrix and says, you know, he's really been bad. You need to let him have it. And the dominatrix gets in his face and goes, you need to mind your own business.
Oh, I know. The dominatrix are pains in the asses.
Right.
Literally.
Is he your slave? Is he your slave?
Dropped her.
I know. They think they can be the boss of everybody. So the drag queens were everywhere. What was nice was this drunken conversation with our own Roy Hamptons, who says to me, over several beers, I have no problem dressing up like a chick. In fact, I make a damn good-looking chick. I make a great-looking woman.
Really?
Says to me at dinner. Yes, Roy Hamptons, take a mic.
Yeah, I said that. I remember saying that.
I don't see it. Roy, I don't see it.
He said to me, and Billy Staples, Billy can back me up on it, he says, when I dress up as a woman, I'm hot.
No. Hold on. What I exactly...
You said hot.
Well, yes, I did say hot, but I said when I was a little younger and a little more in shape, I was a hot-looking girl. When I would dress up. And that was only a couple of times. It's not like every weekend down in the village.
Why were you dressed up as a broad at all?
Yeah, you're drunk, you do stupid things for laughs.
You want to do it for us one night?
Just for laughs?
I'll bet you, Fezzy,
what?
that Al's a better looking woman than him.
I'm sure he is now.
He's already backing out of it. Your pig, Roy Hampton,
He's
worried about his ass.
I bet you're a better looking woman than Al Dukes.
All right, Al just wrote, I have nice eyes.
What an idiot.
From his hole outside. From his Bin Laden cave.
The cave that he's been put in. The cave in Broy Hill.
I forgot all about this story years ago. A friend of mine, Richie Kopacki, he gets dressed up. He's like a real thin guy, Irish guy, right? So he gets dressed up like a broad for Halloween. And then what happens is he goes out to a bar, and guys keep buying him drinks all night. Well, you know, like some of us, he had the disease. He was a little bit of a drinking problem.
Oh, sure.
So he's hammering, slamming free drinks and thinks it's the greatest thing. He does it again the next night. He dresses up as a woman, goes out again, he's drinking for free. So he tells the story. I see him like 3 weeks later. He's dressed like a broad. I'm like, Richie, this is not funny, man. You know, you're a tranny. This ain't for free drinks.
Now we're past Thanksgiving, and he's still dressing up for the drinks.
It was like New Year's.
Gosh.
He's got on nylons, but the guy only weighed like 110. All right, let me bring Al in.
All right. Al, come out of your cave.
Come on over here. Seriously, do you think you'd be better looking than him as a woman?
Yeah, because I think I have a nice eyes and nose feature. Like a nice facial feature.
You think you have womanly features? Feminine features?
If you put like the nice hair with
Can you be ready by tomorrow night? How long do you need to get your outfit together? I know you got your wig already. You got your Bon Jovi wig.
Right. Yeah, I have the wig. Yeah, you probably just need a dress. I'll probably grab one from my sister or something.
You can fit into her stuff?
Oh, yeah, she must be a big woman.
Rory, you're ready tomorrow night?
Yeah, I can definitely do it.
All right, let's have
all right, we'll have a fashion show.
And I look, put face to face. Al's going to kill him.
There's no way. Al's a dog.
Al also has those I'm ready for a BJ eyebrows. Like Brooke Shields. He's got big Brooke Shields eyebrows.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing is my big eyebrows.
No, hell no. A lot of guys are into that.
Your eyebrows look like Marty Allen, his twins, and he's sitting on your head.
Don't listen to him. He's running you down because he's not willing to back it up with $100.
I'm willing to back it up. A C note?
Yeah.
On my girl, Rory Hampton?
Al, if
yes.
All right, we'll have somebody judge. But we'll maybe even let's make sure we'll put it up on the web or something. Let people judge. But Al, here's the thing. I put up $100. You better win.
I'm win.
That's my
I look
man.
good.
That's
Rory,
my man.
Rory, I have every confidence in you from what you told me last night, that you are hot.
Yeah, I think I'm hot.
You're Rudy Rudiger, whatever the hell his name was. That's exactly who you look like.
And he wasn't hot?
Rudy?
Rory, you're going to win this.
Of course I will.
Go all out, too.
Get the fake breast, though.
I'll do it.
May the best tranny win. All right, that'll be on tomorrow's show.
This Rory's built like a truck. Look at him. Look at the shoulders. He's got man's shoulders. Where my guy's got bitch's shoulders.
Rory may be a little full-figured, but I think that's probably going to
Look at the guns. Pull the sleeves up. Look at the guns on this kid. Now look at the strings hanging out of the dress that my girl has. My girl's completely feminine. Let's shave your arms and legs down, too, Al.
That I can't do, but...
Earl, Mach 3.
Yeah, that's gonna...
Have the Mach 3 here to shave this bastard down. Don't tell me what you can and can't do for 100.
Yeah, Al's as hairy as all get out. Rory, smooth. He's one smooth lady. And I'm gonna win $100 tomorrow.
Hello?
Oh, it's Joe Poo. Joe!
Hi, Joe Poo.
Hello, fellas.
Yeah, how are you?
I'd like to be the judge for this contest.
Do you want to be in? You want to be in?
Actually, I think Joe Poo could beat them both.
I know.
Because they both turned me on.
All right, let's, I'm okay with Joe Poo, doing this.
That's fine.
$100 says I pick a winner.
Yeah, well, don't start that, okay?
Right. Maybe we need a panel.
And also, why don't you just come in dressed as later years Jim Morrison again? Because that's a lot funnier than Joe Poo.
Are you serious?
No.
Well, wear the tight leather pants.
But always be ready with the wig, too, in case, because I think we ought to change his name to Fat Jim Morrison and leave it at that, Fez.
That works.
Yeah, that's
much easier
funnier,
to say.
Yeah.
Fat Jim Morrison. I want a black girl to see you.
And let's even go with Fat Joe Poo. And let's just do that.
Wait a minute.
That's just going to make it easier all the way around. You're right, Ronnie.
Wait, why can't I be Big Bone Joe Poo?
Yeah, they'll be on that.
All right, Joe, you coming in tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'll be in.
All right, we'll see you then.
All right.
All right, good. Joe Poo will be in tomorrow.
Sean, you're on the Fez.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Okay.
Hey, Sean.
I'm big card holder 5713.
5713.
I think both of these guys seem to be very effeminate, so why not make it a thong bikini contest?
Wow.
That would be too much for Fez.
That's going to be too much for Al to shave down.
And plus, that lunch bucket ass that Rory has, this thing would be over.
That's a J-Lo bottom.
No, it's too flat and wide. It's like a suitcase ass he has.
That's Oakland booty right there.
No way. That thing looks like Tom Hanks' ass.
That's hot.
Ooh, that dress so scandalous. You know another nigga.
Oh, stop it. Now I'm getting uncomfortable. Hey, it's Big Jim. That's a contest winner from our last bar crawl.
Hey, Big Jim.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, guys? You know, I drove all the way from Philly to Belmar, New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
I call up Al Dukes at around 7 o'clock saying I'm going to come up tonight to get the DVD player, right?
Right.
He tells me I can't get it because you need a building pass to bring something out of the studio.
What's wrong with that?
No, if I knew in advance, it's no problem. Then I get the building pass.
I told Matty Moonshine and Billy
Let's do it
Staples.
right now.
What's that?
Why can't we do it right now?
You know how sometimes when you guys try to leave with something, the security downstairs won't let you take unless you have a building pass?
Big Jim called the show 2 nights ago telling us he was coming tonight.
Yeah, I did. I told Matty Moonshine, he wrote it down. I told him, I told Billy I was going to come up this Thursday night because the only night I don't have classes at Villanova.
A guy wins a DVD player, Al, and now it's a pain in the ass.
And he drove all the way in from Philadelphia, and you're telling him to turn around and go home.
Yeah, I'm an hour south. I can still come up there and pick it up. You know, I'm all set to come to the studio, bring my friend Brian up there. He's never seen a real radio studio before besides the one at Villanova. He was all excited to see you guys, and I was all excited to watch DVDs tomorrow within my apartment with my 3 great roommates at Villanova, and I can't do it now.
It's ruined.
All right, we're sorry, Jim. We'll figure this out. All right, buddy?
I'll come up next week. It's all right.
All right, see you later.
See ya.
All right, I don't want that to put a damper on our transvestite competition. Most beautiful tranny.
Al, pluck the eyebrows. Shave close. Get a Mach 3, shave close. Shave the legs at least for me. Shave the legs down.
Rory, you don't have to worry about a thing. You haven't even hit puberty yet.
That's right.
Can I tell you something? Not only would Al beat Rory, Ass Man would beat Rory in a hot chick contest.
Oh, please. I'm insulted.
I'm sorry, Hank's ass. What did you say? I didn't hear the whole thing.
Don't you worry about it, Rory. You'll show him all tomorrow as the most beautiful tranny ever.
Of course.
Al, don't cost me this 100. Shave the legs and tuck the balls. Tuck them.
I'll be looking pretty good.
Yeah, Rory, we may want to meet early. I'm going to have to do some work with some duct tape.
Oh, Jesus. Duct tape for the duck's ass?
That's just going to make that ass more fuller, more round, more desirable.
Hey, Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, Ron, before you come on tomorrow night, ask Norton if he wants to come be a judge.
You stink. Yeah, Norton actually would be a good judge at that. Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Anthony.
How are you, boys?
Hey, buddy.
I think a true test of a woman's beauty is when she's drunk. Maybe you should do this with a power hour.
Yeah, I don't know about...
tranny beauty contest?
Yeah, the problem with Al drinking, I can't...
Right.
Yeah, you can rattle on about Anthony and get into another fight with him, break another foosball table.
Yeah, I don't
He's good
know.
for that crap.
All right, thanks a lot. Yeah, I don't want all that trouble again. Hey, Fezzy, we got Paul O coming up next. He's seen some movies.
That's right, that he considers to be true Oscar contenders. That's a shock.
Now, I saw a movie today that's not even on his list. I saw that The Man Who Wasn't There, the new Coen brothers.
How was that?
I wasn't... it's not my favorite.
You wish you weren't there?
Yeah, I kind of...
You were the man who wishes he wasn't there?
I already know. With, like, these guys, I'm such big fans, I'm going to go to everything they do. And, you know, it just... I don't know. It wasn't a normal... I wasn't laughing. It wasn't supposed to be funny.
Right.
I was yelling, it's not funny. And they're going, it's not. It's a drama. I go, I don't care. Still.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
Now, I believe the Oscar contenders that Paulo's looking at tonight is Domestic Disturbance, starring John Travolta and Vince Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, Monsters, Inc., the new Pixar cartoon.
All right, Fezzy Heckler has written in something that's kind of interesting. He says, can we get Friday Fright in on the contest?
Oh. That wouldn't be bad. Friday Fight would actually kind of be the Mrs. Howell in this beauty contest between Ginger and Mary Ann.
Yeah. And if you want, Billy Staples can come in for the Donna G lookalike contest.
Which we'll be having. Which I believe is what, Ronnie, the 5th annual? The 5th annual this year?
Yeah. Go Yanks. Thank you, Earl.
Thank you, Black Girl. Be sure to stick around tomorrow for the beautiful tranny competition.
Joe Pooh, always looking butt into this show, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Leatherpants. Fat Joe Pooh. Always looking to make a name for himself.
It's Fat Jim Morrison, not Fat Joe Pooh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You mix them up.
I get confused with the just cavalcade of characters that come walking through the store.
Well, there really is.
And tomorrow we're going to have beautiful trannies.
Everybody but a bald one. That's what we say. Let's get a hold of Polo.
All right.
Let's get this thing started. I know he's got to leave kind of early tonight, he said, Fizz.
Right. Of course, his other job, besides being movie reviewer, is guard at a juvie hall.
Yeah.
Which, if you can believe, he has to keep juvenile delinquents from going over the wall at night.
So you know he's a good movie reviewer.
He's like the guy in that movie where the kids grew up and turned on Kevin Bacon. What was that movie?
Oh, yeah, it was out of Hell's Kitchen.
Right. He's like that guy.
What?
Abused the kids, they all grew up and got their revenge. I want to say Sliders, but that's not it.
It's something close to that, though.
Right. Insiders. No.
No. Hold on.
Who all was it? Robert De Niro was in it.
Robert De Niro.
Brad Pitt, Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
It was star-studded cast.
Damn, I'm trying to think. The instant feedback will beat our people, Fez.
Oh, they always do.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm trying to think of the name of that thing. So they were all from Hell's Kitchen.
Right, yeah. They were in the juvie hall.
And it wasn't.
They got abused.
It wasn't even actually a Sleepers.
Sleepers. Instant feedback wins again.
IKEA boy got it.
Nice work, IKEA boy.
The guy who hates the Andre the Giant.
Paulo, in his real life, plays the Kevin Bacon part in Sleepers. How's that gig? That's his night job.
He's not Kevin Bacon. He's a ton of bacon.
We'll have to check and see how his wife's doing, too.
Yeah, she had a big operation, a week and a half ago.
Right. Had that big old gallbladder taken out.
It was big, they said.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They turned it into a saddle.
I think they found treasure in it. I'm not sure. But I think they found sunken treasure in her gallbladder.
Somebody told me Bin Laden came running out of her gallbladder. That's big.